Hello, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're back with some more Sovereign Tower. Thank you so much, Kenta. I hope you're having a fantastic day. We have become a defense attorney for a famous person. It's going to go over very well, I'm sure. Not a disaster at all. All right, let's see what Oliver has to say. Hello, sir. He is a wizard now because I'm awesome and I'm a good frickin' lord here, and I paid for his education, and that's great. I see Oliver scribbling diligently in his notebook while looking out of the window. Oh, hello, boss. He stops when he sees you approaching. Did you know that certain magical rituals can be affected by the weather? Yeah. Well, did I know that? Nah, I'm gonna let him have his time to shine. No, but it seems logical. Actually, that's a bit misleading. People often think that performing a pyromancy ritual in the rain is counterproductive, for example. In reality, this isn't an absolute rule. The ritual's effectiveness depends less on the rain itself and more so on subtle factors like atmospheric pressure, relative humidity, and cloud density. Really? Hey, Jack. Welcome on in. How you doing? Gun? No guns in this game, but this guy does have wizard powers now. High pressure favors the rise of flames and the concentration of magical energy, while low pressure can scatter that intensity even in dry conditions. Look out the window. The sky is clear, bright azure blue. Not a single cloud in sight. And with this weather, what are your conclusions? Ugh. Today, even though the weather's nice, the air density is in slightly unstable pressure forced me to stay cautious. So I'll limit myself to a light ritual. Small flame, let's say just enough to roast a few sausages. He clears his throat loudly. Anyways, it's wonderful to notice all the little subtleties I learned in Moonvale, which will surely prevent me from accidentally starting an arson, among other things. Great. But above all, I think I've developed a much more analytical eye, something I used to lack. After all, many of the internal procedures for mages are passed down only orally. Okay. I'm surprised that the flirt did not have anything to do with him saying oral. Perhaps I have a dirty mind. Your performance review is excellent. Ah, yes? You're revealing the results of my quarterly review ahead of a schedule? You know, professionally speaking, and beyond, I'm truly grateful for everything you've done for me. You're welcome. This dream, for me, was practically dead and buried, quite out of reach, but you encouraged me. And you funded the training, too. I feel extremely indebted. Boss, how can I ever repay this? You don't have to do anything, man. Let's say a deduction from your salary that's messed up. You should never feel indebted to your employer. This could not be a truer statement. Everyone, I want you to hear this. Do not feel obligations toward your shit-ass employer, brother. They are not there to help you. They are a job. Do not feel indebted to them, please. Oh, yeah, you think so? Glad to hear. Can you be more purposeful with his arson now? Yeah. Rather than trying to burn a leper alive, you know? Make Aaron stop being an asshole? I would love to. Oh, you want him to use magic to do that? I've had so little encouragement from people close to me, it feels strange to realize it was you who made that happen. I mean, I don't doubt you, but who would have guessed that work would end up being my source of fulfillment, really? Yeah, I mean, you shouldn't make it your source of fulfillment. Gross. Hopefully there's a spell for that. That would be nice. What is going on with YouTube's colors, by the way? I'm noticing that Boss and Curtis and even Jack have different colors than normal. Boss, you used to be green, and so did Jack. And Curtis, you used to be blue, that the Boss is now. But now you're purple, which is weird. Not that I've been unhappy at work, mind you. I love it, but it trails off in his explanation. You're still green? On my side, you're blue now. Weird. Never mind. Thank you, boss. You're welcome.
Step aside, lowborn. Don't tarnish my glow with the dust from your heap of scrap metal.
Trust me, I'm dying to get away before your perfume gives me a killer migraine. I think I've seen this, haven't I? Yeah, that's what I thought. You was and still are purple. Really? You were always blue for me, Curtis. Weird. Now you're purple, though. Maybe YouTube's color scheme is just strange. Wounded man. Hello. Wow, you're looking pretty wounded, sir. You're bleeding from your mouth and eyes. That's not good.
Your Grace, help me.
Man steps forward, revealing an injured arm for which drops of blood splash onto the courtroom floor at regular intervals. We just mopped the floor is such a mean thing to say. Bluish purple for him and Jack Dexter. Jack is showing up as pink as mine. YouTube be weird sometimes? True. Also, speaking of YouTube being weird, holy crap. The new view situation that's coming in 5 days is so stupid, in my opinion. What are we talking about? They're going to count every single... They're changing the way that views work on YouTube for long-form content. So the second you see any part of any video on YouTube, it now counts as a view. So the view number is going to skyrocket across the board, and it's just such a stupid way to do things. It's going to be like TikTok or Reels or even YouTube Shorts now. And that's so dumb, dude. It's going to encourage botting so much. Anyways, that's a content creator gripe that I have. Sorry about that. What happened to you?
Your arm. Who did this? This woman. She is after me. She wants me dead. Please help me. I implore you.
What does she want from you?
I know too much, Your Grace. I know where her hideout is. She's been hunting me ever since. I hear the whispers that she'll silence me for good and tear out my tongue for some kind of vile ritual. She isn't human. She's a demon, a monster wearing a skin like ours.
What are you talking about, dude?
Victoria.
The name falls through the air like a heavy blanket. I gotta be honest, Victoria's not a super threatening name, dude. I thought you were gonna come with like a demon name like Beelzebub or something. Before he said woman, you thought you were gonna say Aaron. Aaron's a dick. He murdered me.
Victoria? The great Lady Knight Victoria is the one who did that to you?
I don't know who that is. Who is that?
Victoria is a fearsome warrior. Her name inspires fear wherever it's whispered. She's described as the finest in the kingdom, but sadly her misdeeds echo across every land as well. It's common knowledge that it's best not to provoke that woman's anger.
Okay. Sounds like an ass. His wide eyes briefly fall on the man's arm.
But people said she left Breeze some time ago. That was false. False. Stutter style. She never left the area.
He's swaying and on the verge of fainting. Can we, like, heal this man?
Your Grace, he won't last much longer. Act quickly. And Victoria, we'd better hope she's on our side against the Empire. This may be our chance to gather crucial information.
All right. Well, this guy's gonna die, so I should be nice to him before he does so. You're safe. His troubled gaze shifts from right to left. It seems as though he's engaged in an internal debate.
No, I can't stay here. She'll find me, and then she'll...
Out of breath, he lowers his voice.
But I trust you, Your Grace. That demon. She's hiding in the basement of the old abandoned church in Monastrala. Do something. Please.
He rolls his eyes back and bolts without looking back. Brother, you should probably have stayed to get healed. Her anger will be pointed at us. I mean, it sounds like I'm going to make it my problem. She just murdered an innocent man for no reason.
Wait! Well, none of this bodes well. No matter what you choose to do with this information, Your Grace, we should exercise caution. Let us resume today's hearings, please. I'll mop the floor afterward.
All right. Hi, Lael. How you doing?
Good day, Your Grace. You've little expertise in the care of horses, but what about other creatures?
I raised a wild cat in my wild youth. I love that. I fought a griffin with my bare hands and it followed me until it died. I hate animals? Wow, that's terrible. I raised a wild cat in my wild youth.
Oh, I see. That lacks a certain grandiose, but it will suffice.
I asked because, well, we've got a bit of a giant eagle problem at the moment. My goodness. When they show up, they make off with a cow or a horse. A pair settled upstream, and since then it's been a bloodbath. Animal pieces everywhere. The mercenaries couldn't find a way to keep them away. Do you have any ideas? Gross. I don't like murdering birds. The strange thing is it seems much better to actually murder said birds. I get a consumable and the other things remain the same, and also it seems to be exactly the same for both. That's a DG rock bird. What does DG stand for? I know what rocks are. I don't want to murder the birds. Oh, I was wrong. You get a consumable for being nice to them. Oh, GD. Gotcha. If there's a peaceful way, I'm all for it. They are still living beings in the valley, after all. Hello. I like your beard.
At the Wednesday market, some fella's been selling vegetables with human faces. Says it ain't his fault, but I swear one pepper had to spit an image of my Aunt Marilda. It's witchcraft, plain and simple. You gotta do something.
I'll buy his entire stock and consult the oracles. I could promote them as sacred relics. Don't really like tricking people. Dog gammed. What are my stats here, man? I'm kind of wise. I've somehow become not tyrannical. I don't remember even getting like a single tyrannical choice, man. Not that I want to be tyrannical. I mean, I like the idea of getting more freaking wisdom, but also I don't want to rip people off. It's pretty rude. Thank you so much for subscribing there, Renos. Appreciate you. I hope you're having a fun stream. Haunted Vegetable Museum does sound like fun, though. But on the other hand, when the hell am I gonna have freaking 32 of these again?
Very well, Your Grace. I'll let the others know that you're taking an interest.
Hello.
Would you have any idea how to keep my men occupied? We do our job too well. In between contracts, we get a little restless sometimes. We've tried things, sure, but it always ends up with them beating each other up while they wait.
Sounds like my cats.
Safe to say, we always start our next mission a little roughed up, and it tends to scare our clients. Anyway, any ideas? How do you handle your own recruits?
A giant bookshelf? We organize rock, paper, scissors tournaments, or we play music. Bring out the Whoas. You're surprised I haven't had one level in Tyranny yet, and you've been at this for over 9 hours? Has it really then that small of an amount of time? It's felt like way longer than that. I also haven't gotten offered Tyranny, man. I'm telling you, I don't think I've seen a single Tyranny option yet. I like the idea of reading, but I feel like with our knights, man, our knights are kind of dumb as hell for the most part. I don't think most of these people are reading books. I mean, you two read books. Angelica might. Gilberto, no freaking shot. Gwendon, no way. Ursula, maybe. Aaron, maybe. Gideon, no freaking shot. I think it's got to be music, man. Back when that songstress wanted to know how you wanted your reign, discipline was a tyranny choice? Really? I don't like discipline. I'm very undisciplined.
That doesn't come cheap.
All right. Only Angelica liked that decision? Hey, Your Grace. Have you ever seen an avalanche of mail burst out of a chimney? Because that's exactly what happened this morning while I was having breakfast. One of them landed right in my coffee. Ah, man. That sucks. I'm sorry that happened. Anyway, back to it. Bye-bye. All right. What do we got going on? Also, before I forget, I gotta go to the map room. What? Didn't you say you opened up a map room? I swear something opened up. Did I miss it already? Am I stupid? Yes, you saw the first Harry Potter movie? That's true. That did happen, didn't it? Is this thing bugged? I swear it told me I had a thing that piqued my interest or whatever. Maybe not. Maybe I'm dumb as hell. Who knows? Okay. Epicrates. Oh, crap. We got to do this now? Right stat now? Help the inhabitants and get rid of the magical creature. Do we know what choices increase which attribute? We don't have attributes. Like, really? We kind of just have... I mean, I guess you could consider these attributes, but yeah, they're clearly colored in a way that indicates which one will give you. Like, these are green, these are yellow, these are blue, and I assume these are red, but I've never seen one. For shame, Tenta, for shame. You bought a thing of golden snitch donut holes at freaking Tim Hortons. Do they have Tim Hortons in the US? I've never seen one. All right, we got to fight a freaking dragon. I think, unfortunately, we have to send Angelica because it's about helping people. We got to send Gilberto because he likes murdering things. We got to send Dipshit here because he likes fighting stuff. So you three are going to be my choices here. You need magic big time. You need strength big time. You live in Michigan, bro? That's like American Canada. I guess that's fair. Still wishing there was an unequip button, man. Hey, now you haven't given that woman any of your money since she was a child. No shame here. Didn't she try to reform recently and stop being a TERF? Oops. Your brother lives in Michigan? Hell yeah, dude. Oops, 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 oops. Oopsie daisy. Okay, good. Everyone's unequipped. You'll love to see it. No, you don't believe so? She's remained shitty as far as you were aware? No. I believe she's still shitty. I swear she tried to, like, soften her stance semi-recently, though. Even though she's still a giant piece of shit. Sorry, I'm drinking some watered-down ginger ale with ice. It's fucking hot, brother. Holy. All right, we're murdering a dragon. You need strength and magic to do so. Who needs what? You already have more than enough strength. You have nowhere near enough magic. You have enough wit. You have more than enough wit. You're the last guy going. Why can't I drag you guys like this? Maybe I could drag you onto the quest board directly. You need a little bit of strength and a little bit of magic. I'll start with you, since you seem easy to deal with. That's not enough magic. Your siblings wanted the snitch thing, and the donut holes were butterscotch caramel, so curse you, Jolene, for taking my money. Michigan is also where it lives? Really? I did not know that. But do be hot, you're back to 100 degrees Fahrenheit for as far as the eye can see. Hate that. Hate the sound of that. Gross. Yeah, it's real hot where I'm at, too. Don't know the exact temperature, though, because my phone's not near me. But I can tell you, using an air purifier as a fan is not cutting it. It's butt cheeks over here, man. I'm going to do that instead. Now you need one magic. Magic. You still need strength. Strength and magic seems like one of these guys. You only need one magic, though. Where's the other guy? Got too much shit, man. Strength and magic. You? Now you got enough magic, enough wit. Probably not enough strength. It isn't Pennywise the Clown. No, I knew what you mean. Meant, I should say. I just didn't know he was from frickin' Michigan. That's Maine? That sounds more right, Michigan. Okay. So I can give you a strength potion for 25 buckaroonies. This only pays 80 buckaroonies. But I'll be honest, I'm kind of more interested in, I don't really care about gold so much. More interested in succeeding as hard as I can so you guys can level up harder. Wasn't there a Stephen King story in Michigan? Maybe. I have no idea. Alright, you're good. You're good on strength already. You need a lot of magic, a lot of wit. Never mind, you have enough wit. You need a lot of magic. Have that. You need more magic, my friend. Kelpie gives magic. Agility, no one cares about currently. Stubborn gives charisma. Not helpful to me. 3 charisma magic, who cares? I guess I'll give you the Kelpie. I don't think you're getting there, dude. What kind of potions we got available to us? Actually, he's from another dimension. That is true. You ain't wrong. Two magic is not gonna get me there. I need 3 magic. It's not happening, Captain. Goberto's going to fail on that. That's fine. Sea fire, send the mermaid. Huge salamander has appeared in Shellington. Its fire breath to reduce the town's supply to ashes. Help the inhabitants to get rid of the magical creature. You're right, it does say sea fire, doesn't it? There's no fucking way we could send her. She's terrible. Look at her stats, man. Although... Okay, Angelica, you're out. You have enough wit. You have nowhere near enough strength. You don't have enough freaking magic. I'm going to give this horse to Goberto instead. Where's the magic horse? You? Okay. Wrong person. There you are. You need a massive amount of strength. That reduces magic. Not helpful to me. You're a dragon. Give you a Drake killing bow for murdering dragons. I don't know, man. Maybe this will be good enough. Who freaking knows? Not me. Not me, brother. It's good enough, probably. Epicrates. We need a lot of wit. Some strength, some agility. Guys are just generally not very good at anything you are aspiring to do. Someone might like being in the woods, but I don't know who. Alright, this seems like a job for Angelica, Oliver, and Gideon? Okay, you have enough agility. You don't have enough strength. You don't have enough wit. I don't have enough wit giving items, man. Oliver, your strength is butt cheeks. It's kind of causing me problems. In fact, all of your strength is butt cheeks. God damn it. You all have enough agility already, which is good news. Okay, Gideon, you can have this guy. You need one more strength and a lot more wit. Dude, I really wish there was filters here so I can, like, freaking find stuff more easily. One more strength, one more wit. That's what I said. No, I did not. I said you need one more strength and a lot more wit. Bing, bang, boom. That's enough strength, not enough wit. Is there a wit potion? Also, how much money are you giving? A hundo tunny? His name is a pimp named Bossbuster. Oh boy, a pimp named Slickback. Wit. Wit plus 2 for 65 buckaroonies. Certainly could. And probably should. So I will. What do I have here already? One magic, one wit. Not very helpful. Alright, you are doing just fine. You need wit and strength. You still need wit and strength. You need wit. And only wit. Probably better to give you wit rather than strength. Because I feel like Angelica has lower strength. Now you need one wit, one strength. Being poor is how you turn to pimping. You don't know a pimp named Slackman? It's a pimp named Slickback from the Boondocks. You know one named Luscious? Don't know that's a reference to. I feel like I might be old and out of touch, to be honest with you. 1 wit and 1 strength is what I need here. That's something I could do here. 1 wit, 1 strength. Wit, charisma, luck. Wit, strength. Wit, strength. Okay. Screwed? He's screwed, dude. Yeah, it's not happening, Captain. Rip. Name isn't Slickback. Slickback. It's a pimp named Slickback. Not just Slickback. It's a pimp named Slickback. You got to say it every time. That's what I remember. It's probably more important that we succeed at wit here than strength, I imagine. Okay, good, you're fine. Who's the last person assigned to this? Angelica? Angelica, you don't have enough wit. You do have enough agility. You don't have enough strength. No idea how autocorrect messed that up. It's fine. It happens. There's just no freaking shot we're getting you enough wit. I do think that it seems like it's nighttime during some of this, because it says it's underground, so having a light seems like a good plan. So you got enough strength, you don't have anywhere near enough wit. Which is sad. I don't have another wit horse, I don't think. This guy wants to demonstrate his vigor. What if we just succeed really hard at other stuff, you know? You just go crazy style. Okay. That all seems fine to me. We're spending a lot of money on these quests, man. The old crypts, I'd rather not do that right now since I just took the sword. The giant Scorpione seems to be sensitive to music. That could be a job for Ursula. Spreading terror throughout the valley. How many people do I have left? Just 2? Are there any 2-person jobs? Yes. Are there any 1-person jobs? Yes. Hunter duel. A duel in the woods, huh? You don't like duels, though? You like competitions? I don't know if that's the same thing, man. The giant eagles. I don't know what happened to Gwendon, but he's kind of fallen off, brother. His stats are kind of butt cheeks. Like, what happened to this guy? Enormous birds. Ursula could probably handle enormous birds. But then what would I do with you, sir? You'd have to go on a duel? But you'd be terrible at going on a duel? Although, if I gave you a real fast horse and these agility things, you could probably do a duel. Also, isn't there a sword specifically for murdering people in a duel? I think the answer is yes. Yeah, right here. Deadly in a duel. Sir? Have a deadly duel sword? Looks like he enjoys duels, but he also loses the important ones. Does he? I feel like he likes competition. He doesn't care about duels. Unless competition is like a broader category of duels. Also, hello, Robo Battleborb. How you doing? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today.
A hunter duel.
What do you mean vibes? Oh, gotcha. We need a fast horse, please, if you wouldn't mind. I seem to not have a great selection of fast horses, ironically enough. It's the best I got. Okay. If we get you a speed potion, it'd probably be pretty good. Minus wit is not something I can afford to do. Yeah, just an agility potion is fine. That seems fine. Okay, you're dueling. That's great. Giant eagles. That's going to be Ursula's purview. Anything but bored to death. You got this. I believe in you. Okay, so what do you need? You need a little strength, and that's it. But I'm pretty sure I'm going to give you a bow because there's enormous birds. Bow. An ideal weapon to attack from a long distance. Minus agility plus strength and wit. That helps you out immensely. Is there some sort of... Who has the most cycle reduction, I guess is my next question. You'll only have one. Minus 3 is crazy, but magic and charisma is not helping much. Okay, so it's going to be a -1. So in that case, I guess I should give you someone that gives you luck, probably. Could just go real hard on the strength, though. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Send it. Is anyone in danger of dying horribly? You're on this quest. 0 to 5, you are in technical danger. You are as well. You are not. Okay. I don't like repairing 2 people a day. It's very expensive. All right, who's in danger here? No one, because Goberto's at full health. Are you in danger? Nope. Are you in danger? Nope. We're all good. We're all good. All right. Let's feed one of our people. Let's check the list to see who we do be feeding. Pop quiz, the song for Delta Runes Chapter 5, Secret Boss from Undertale. Sorry, I read too much messages at once. Mew Mew Magic has vocals. Who/what does the vocals? I literally know nothing about Deltarune whatsoever. I will abstain from this. Okay. List, what do you got for me? We're done with Angelica, Goberto, Gwendon, Ursula, and Aaron. We have not finished Gideon, though it looks like we're kind of close. Gideon, why don't you eat number 5, which is a Breezian butter shortbread. You like that? Okay, huge. I'm going to guess it's some sort of VTuber, though. Likes 4 and 5. Okay, the only one we haven't tried for Gideon is number 6. Huge. And let's finish. Ba-ba! And get crushed under the weight of the correct answer, Hatsune Miku. Does she count as a VTuber? As a Vocaloid? That's kind of like a VTuber, right? All right, huge. Hunter Duel. Critical success incoming. Huge. Ah, man. Still pretty good, though. The Duelist Sword did, in fact, give you plus a hundo. Rabbit meat? Gross. Agi and Wit is pretty good, though. Gwendon level up. Happy for you, sir. Your stats are terrible, though. We got to get, like, an evolution for Gwendon. I feel like the characters that have gotten some sort of side quest going are far above the other characters that have not. Like, Goberto's sick nasty now. Freaking Aaron's much better. And Oliver's pretty sick nasty. Sacrifice him for Dullahan? No. All right, what do we got going on here? Dude, I am so bad at our ad breaks lately. We missed an ad break already. Whoops. Wow. Giant freaking sword for you. You also skipped the first thing. Okay, she didn't say anything. You got a large claymore, dude. It's so huge. What the heck? The air seems to thin the moment this woman steps in front of you, her gaze heavy and icy with contempt. Don't be rude to me. I haven't even talked to you yet. Intimidating doesn't begin to cover the aura she is emanating, but somehow, with something approaching heroism, you manage to say, hello. Hello? Her disdain is now palpable. Okay, well, I don't like you then. I am Victoria, great knight of this kingdom and all surrounding realms. It is a pleasure to finally meet you. Excuse me? Wow, she's scary as shit. I take it back. I was gonna say I'm not scared of you, but now you're making this creepy face at me, and I'm much more terrified. And be close enough to cut your throat with ease. Guards! Guards, please. Okay, I'm gonna taunt her. Slice my throat and implore you. You almost succeeded in making the sweet idea of seeing your life slip through my fingers unpleasant. Quite a feat. Anyway, that's not why I'm here today. What do you want? I'm hunting down a criminal I almost had within my grasp. A wretched little insect, a mosquito that's wandered onto your lands. Have you seen a miserable wretch of that sort? A pitiful, mangy thing to whom I've already had the courtesy of tearing off an arm? Why are we snitching? I don't want to snitch. You don't know. I couldn't care less, truly. I was merely testing you. A pathetic mosquito. I'll have no trouble finding its trail again. Your Grace, this woman has us completely in the palm of her hand. He lowers his voice. If we let her leave, she could pose a serious threat. The Empire must absolutely not recruit her. Do something, anything. Look over here, little bird. Holy shit. We could try and murder her. You think you got censored? Be back soon? Okay. Take care, Curtis. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Hold on. Let's see what boss was trying to say. My goodness. You know several lesbians who would want her to step on them. Wow. Okay. Wonderful. Repair your pimp hand? Oh, boy. I don't want this lady on my round table, to be honest with you. This is a one-on-one combat with someone that has 12 strength, 12 agility, and frickin' 8 magic. There's no shot that anyone has that. Gilberto can get kind of close, though. And he do love dueling. You could try and get stupid Aaron killed. Also recruit her. She's probably OP. She probably is OP, but I don't want her on my freaking team. She's gross. She's mean. She ripped off a man's arm for no reason. You don't know what that man did? He could have deserved it. I don't think he could have done anything that deserved his arm to be torn off. If he's a criminal, put him in jail. Don't rip off his arm, brother. That's crazy. Okay, so for Gilberto, we'd need to get at least 4 agility and 4 magic. Seems insanely unlikely. Magic, we have a horse that could do 3 of it. Could get like it's a duel. We could give him the dueling sword. That's an extra hundo. Do we have any cheese currently? I think we just fire to the death, man. Surely someone can handle this. Surely.
my eyes turned black for reasons I can't have. And here I thought you were a sickly little bird. Turns out you're actually a tiny chick with suicidal tendencies. Honorable combat, with 2 M's. Your night will be ground to blood and dust, and I'll return to eviscerate you in the dead of night whilst you cling pitifully to your crown for protection. I can't wait.
All right. Bye-bye. You know what I should have done before doing that is check the time limit. No, you? Exactly. Didn't happen in Recruiter. Maybe he did things to people who didn't want them. I think you're making a lot of assumptions here. She's very clearly evil. How do I check my quests? Am I allowed to do that? Also, Gwendon, why are you back already? Is there a way to check quests? Because I now am concerned that there's a deadline I didn't know about. We've seen this. Ursula could probably do this by herself. Motherfucker, so is Aaron. I don't like Aaron. I didn't recruit Aaron when he was a dickhead. He became a dickhead. That's not my fault. I mean, it kind of is because I let him do a thing, but, you know, it's not him for doing the stupid ritual.
A carriage builder has brought out a magnificent work of art under the orders of a well-known nobleman. The kind of carriage that only big shots like you would go out for a ride in. The problem is that its design is near identical to another carriage that has been under construction for the past 6 months by one of its competitors. You're barking up the wrong tree, dude. I don't respect copyright protections. No thanks. I don't care. Sort it out amongst yourselves. I couldn't care less. IP means nothing to me. Not your problem, either, if the copy has design flaws that lead to accidents, I suppose.
Shut up, loser. Get out of here.
I dreamed that I was supposed to bring you this grievance, so here I am. We believe knowledge should be accessible to all, which is far from the case in Breeze. Why not adopt an educational policy so our work doesn't remain locked away for a privileged few?
I love that. Yeah, I'll do that. I don't care about the nobles. They're stupid.
Thanks.
All right, we got free education. You love to see it. Aaron, what are you trying to talk to me about?
Ah, what a strange challenge presents itself to us once again, wouldn't you say, Your Grace? The name of that formidable warrior, Victoria, resonates far beyond our lands. It was inevitable that a sovereign beyond her control would eventually pique her curiosity. As I have mentioned, we must act, for it would be no surprise to see her join the ranks of those eager to witness our downfall. Getting rid of her will be no easy feat, but did we really have a choice? I dare not imagine the price she would have demanded to submissively join our ranks. You acted for the best, Your Grace. Now, prepare yourself with your utmost care. Shut up. Shut up, nerd. I know what I'm doing. For some reason, there's no time limit on this, so you're screwed, my dude. Harpies off the coast are bewitching sailors to their death intervene. I was kind of saving this for Ursula. Victoria Duel. You freaking nerd.
2 relics is crazy, man. We got quests out the wazoo, but none of them are timed. So, like, who cares? You know? I'm gonna send you to train, man. What training ground? Train this nerd. With much pleasure, my dear. Okay. Womp, 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 womp. I can't repair anyone except for you. $15 for 1 health seems not worth it. Kitchen. The only person I can feed is Gwendon, who we already finished, so I'm not going to feed you. I guess we're done, man. Bam! Bum 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 bum. Big bucks, no Emmys. Okay, come on. Yeah. Come on. Hey, Buffin, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing okay. I'm a little sick, to be honest with you, but I'm okay. How you doing? You're good? Glad to hear that. Critical success. Don't screw me on this, dude. Huge. You love to see that. You really do. How's the list? I've been reading, and by reading I mean listening to the audiobook version of Dungeon Crawler Carl, which I recommend highly to everyone. I don't remember the last time you asked me, so I'll say I mentioned... No, wait, I think I did mention this before. I watched the movie Project Hail Mary at some point. Finished up Better Call Saul. I think that's all I've done recently. It's been a lot of Dungeon Crawler Carl. Hey, you're pretty sure you told me to stop getting sick? Yeah, I'll stop getting sick as soon as I start getting sleep, which is never. The escort went smoothly with the defendant being brought to court safely. You'll be able to speak to him at the next audience. Cool. Tom Bloom released a new TTRPG. It's in the bare bones phase. It's called Godwing, and it's about racing really fast. You know what freaking anime movie was pretty cool? Was Redline. You guys ever see that one? The animation was crazy in that freaking movie. Critical success? Yeah. Brutal, I hate you? Fuck you! Goddamn Aaron fucked up my quest. Also, how was fighting a goddamn dragon not brutal enough for you, you jackass? What is wrong with you? Exactly like that? Cool. Ursula? I believe in you. You can attack fellow racers. That's Redline, dude. Or Wacky Racers from, like, whenever Hanna-Barbera was a thing. How did you not level up from that, you dick? You double leveled, Oliver? Holy. Good for you. Send me the PDF. Thanks, man. That's Speed Racer, also Mario Kart. That's true. I forgot about Speed Racer. I was thinking of Hanna-Barbera's Wacky Racers or whatever. What was that called? Was it called Wacky Racers? I don't remember now. With, what's that guy's name? Wily Badman? I can't think of his name. Your strength is terrible. Have some wit. You read books all the time. You should probably have higher wit. One track hazard that is literally a blue shell. Gross. Destroy the book immediately. I don't want to see it anymore. The blue shell's fucking obnoxious. Perhaps you should take a vacation, sir. I feel like a little rest would do you a world of good. Some rest? Ah, yes. Be assured I optimized my lunch break yesterday with a scheduled 45-minute power nap against a tree. I didn't have anything to eat, so I might as well make the most of it. I meant actual rest, sir. Like an entire day off. Perhaps by the sea? Ah, yes. Why not? After all, I'm certain that exposure to coastal environments would significantly boost my performance metrics in similar terrains. Brother, you gotta have a different outlook on life. There's gotta be a work-life balance here. Got censored for saying the name of the villain from Wacky Races? Hold on. You must have gotten censored so hard that it got obliterated because I don't even see that bus. Kiss, fall in love? That's what I was thinking too, but maybe I'm barking up the wrong tree here. Speaking of kiss, fall in love, what happened to our statue lady? She hasn't talked to me in forever. You don't want to talk to me anymore now that you're not a statue? It's messed up. He was Dick Dastardly? Oh, you're so right. It was Dick Dastardly. I don't know how I got Wily Badman. It's a pretty good name, though, if you ask me. Wily Badman. Whoa! We got holograms now? Dude, wizards are so freaking cool. Are you Ursula's mom, dude? Media? Distinguished greetings, venerable sovereign. I am Media of the Twin Towers of the Lunar Oracle of Avalon, Countess of the Lands of Moonvale. But I suppose you know me better by my title of High Archmage. No? Oh. Well then, I suppose there's no harm in being an illustrious ignoramus entrusted with an entire kingdom. Okay, we're starting off on the wrong foot here, Media. I think wizards are neat, and you're being an asshole to me, and I don't appreciate that. Why is everyone so freaking rude to me? Is it because I'm not a tyrant? I gotta get tyrant score so I can murder people that disrespect me, because what are we doing here? I am, venerable sovereign, the greatest mage to dwell upon these lands. I mastered both alchemy and spellcraft with equal perfection, a rare feat.
Naturally, this has earned me the honorable title not merely of Archmage, but of High Archmage, the highest distinction bestowed by the Council of High Mages in Moonvale. What did you say you did? Alchemy and spellcraft? Alchemy's for nerds, brother. Who cares? I don't care about you. You're a nerd. As proof, behold this spectral apparition that rises before your astonished eyes. I'm not very astonished. This is a hologram. I know about these things. A state-of-the-art hologrammic phantom, unmatched anywhere in our realm. It transmits my image to you live. Okay, well, you want to leave your house, you loser? You nerd? You want to touch some grass? Why don't you leave your tower, dummy? I'm going to talk shit. I'm going to talk big shit. The image is blurred, stupid. Get fucked. Oh, really? Wait. Is that better? No, stupid. It's worse. Not really. Get down, nerd. Exactly. Medea's a witch from Greek mythology? Really? Hell yeah, she's the highest. That's dope as fuck. Hey, Prodigal, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Never mind. Let's continue, please. Why didn't you come in person? What did you say? Oh. Alas, it seems there is interference. Can't hear you very well. Okay, well, your shit sucks. You talk big shit about me, and you're terrible at everything you're doing. You're a nerd. You're a nerd. Nerds, the magic drug queen would like a word with you. Well, we find ourselves in need of your assistance. You called me an ignoramus, you asshole. What is wrong with you? I'm not helping you. We originally intended to solicit the help of the mages of Angalore, whose magical prowess is legendary. Unfortunately, they now balk at the idea of dealing with anyone they deem a bit too close to your charming little kingdom. Even though, geographically speaking, we're technically closer to theirs than yours. But anyway, really? Quite tragic, isn't it? So here we are, reduced to seeking help from a county far less gifted in the arcane arts. Though still sufficient, I'm sure, to handle this tiny little problem of yours. Can you stop talking shit about me? Right in front of my face, you dickheads? What is wrong with you? Frickin' wizards? You're giving wizards a bad name. Talk a lot of shit for someone in nerd power range. She started talking shit first. I said she was cool. I thought she was neat, a wizard. And then she called me an ignoramus. Medea was tragic, but she had a chariot pulled by dragons, and that's pretty cool. All right, the little things, you know. It merely concerns a dragon, but a small one, truly. Its size is downright comical, believe me. Listen, lady, I don't know how many dragons you've killed, but my knights and I have killed a ton, so get out of here with your freaking nerd shit. If you were a cool wizard, you could actually, like, obliterate the freaking dragon with, like, a disintegrate or something, or maybe open up a black hole, or maybe call down a meteor storm. You seem to be shitty at everything you do, and I fucking hate you. What's wrong with the dragon? Well, for some mysterious reason, it has been attacking our village for many moons now. Maybe it doesn't like arrogant assholes. Have you freaking thought of that? Get her, Flux, hurt her feelings? I'm trying. She's not listening to me. We haven't the slightest clue, none at all, as to why it behaves this way, but it is the only cause of this chaos. Need help knocking him? Oh, no, that won't be necessary. I mean, that would be rather cruel. Just drive it away. For example, scare it off or put it to sleep so it wakes somewhere else, preferably far beyond our lands. Okay, well, I like that you're being nice to the dragon, at least. I guess we can handle it. Great, so you'll help us then? By any chance, is there a knight in your area who knows a thing or two about dragons and spells? You think that's going to get me a knight? Hey, Mercury. Hello, you just listened to It Never Rains in Southern California by Albert Hammond. Let Me Prove My Love to You by Main Ingredient. Tin Man by America and Backstabbers by OJ. Oh yeah, dude. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I kind of want to ask about this so that I can find another knight that's like a blade singer. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, what a curious idea. I mean, surely you realize that that were the case, we would have contacted them instead of you, wouldn't we? Oh. Can you stop being a dick to me? Wait, I'm being told in my earpiece. Apparently there's a knight by the name of... What's that you say? Meredith? Redith? Rexith? Ah, no, Edith. This young woman is said to be somewhere near Pine Maze, though it's rather odd that we've never seen her gone to meet her ourselves. Anyway, do feel free to meet her then. Alright. What, you just talked about the leader of a band? No. I'm talking about this person who's been insulting me this entire time. This lady on the screen. She's a wizard of sorts. Been very rude to me. It's unusual for a dragon to attack without reason, Countess of Moonvale. Might I ask if you have any information that could be useful?
Call her gay derogatory as opposed to gay descriptor. My goodness. Oh, my. I'm losing you. Terrible connection. We'll do a better job of wizarding, dummy. Oh. State-of-the-art hologramic phantom vanishes with a shrill crackle. All right. Worst wizard I've ever seen. You know who's a much cooler wizard is our friend Oliver. Very cool wizard, this guy. Doesn't talk big shit about people they just met. Hi, Marion. How you doing? Greetings, comrade. Seems you have successfully escorted the accused. Procedure requires you to interview him alone. Feel free to ask whatever questions you have. I'll come back once you've stopped eyeing each other like two suspicious cats. All right. Hello. You seem pretty cool. Hey, you're the lizard guy from before. I remember you. You got mad at me because I used time travel. Something seems to tighten as the defendant steps forward to stand before you. The air grows thinner as you study the gaze of this man, familiar in a disturbingly unsettling way. What a pleasure to see you again under these circumstances, Sovereign. Your comings and goings have often eluded me, and yet I knew how to thwart them, haven't I? I don't know what you're talking about, sir. So here is Epicrates for the first time without his cape. Today I aspire to a more complete dialogue. Okay. Indeed, I was not merely observing your comings and goings, Sovereign. I stand before you today accused of murder as a member of the Brimwood congregation, and the decision regarding my fate on this path rests with you. I did not understand a single word. Did you orchestrate the murder? Is that not what you are meant to determine? Alas, I must admit you do not hold the keys in your hands. But I like to think you will have to decide my fate without ever knowing my answer to that question. Okay. You seem to not want me to time travel earlier, but now maybe you want me to. Operation Colostomy. Make Aaron stop being an a-hole. I mean, we're trying. He looks kind of like an automaton. I think he's a lizard in a frickin' suit of armor. Why would you have committed murder in Gavalt? Like many members of the guild, I aspire to the liberation of the people, Sovereign. Me too. If any of us were involved in this murder, the motive would be clear: to cause division and destabilize the regimes of our political opponents. The guild may seem immoral, but we know that change rarely comes with radical action. I mean, so far everything he's saying is true. You're gonna go rest now? Take care, Mercury. Thank you for stopping by. Tell me about the guild. You are not among the most informed on this path, are you? The Brimwood Guild is a political branch that overthrew the former bourgeois regime of our lands. I am one of its representatives. He is even its chief thinker, Your Grace, giving his name to the most influential current thought in Brimwood, Epicratism. Okay. Why did you call me to defend you? I wanted to see what you would be capable of drawing from the situation, Sovereign. Will this path bring us closer, or seal our doom? I had every means to escape this accusation of murder. I chose to ignore them. What a splendid playground for you, isn't it? Okay. Do you trust me? I knew you would ask that question. I shall accept any outcome. This path may well close in on me. My plans, however, know where to slip through. Is this flirting? Why me? You know what? I am going to say this, because what if it confuses him because he didn't plan on me saying this? No. Rude. Why me? Is it truly you speaking now, or the sweet intoxication of power talking through you? And along other paths, would it still be you that I find there? Perhaps that version of you will finally resonate with my intent. Perhaps not. The endings of this quest I offer you will tip the balance one way or another. I don't understand a thing, man. But for what purpose? To reach a different end. An outcome possible only by following my way. Okay, what is your relationship to Brimwood? It was my refuge in the cradle of our uprising toward a better system after so much exploitation. I am proud of the system built there, imperfect though it may be. To be honest, a fracture seems to have opened today. A fracture you could resolve with the keys that are yours. Okay. You want Brimwood to be an example for others to follow? Brimwood rises as the sketch of an alternative. Should one follow it blindly? What matters is that people choose their own fate, and we strive to offer them the space where that freedom can finally unfold. Sounds pretty sick, man. May this knowledge nourish your purpose, whatever it may be. We shall meet again. Alright, I have no idea what you did. Don't know if you really orchestrated that murder. I have no idea. Aaron is called back into the courtroom. I hope you found all your answers, comrade. Otherwise, don't panic. You could still pull a lever at random. With a little luck, it will open the right door before the trial begins.
What do you mean?
As a legal representative, it is your responsibility to present tangible evidence establishing your client's guilt or innocence as part of the trial preparation. You offered several options, such as gathering evidence or obtaining witness statements. Ideally relevant witnesses. There's no need to question the cook at the tower. Think carefully. Witnesses or evidence will speak for you. How would you like to proceed? We can illegally release him? Wow, that requires max wit? That's got to be 15, right? There's probably a way to do that, but I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just freaking look for his innocence. We could talk to what's-her-face's daughter. We'll go along with your whims, as long as it helps us clear up this whole affair. Thank you for taking this matter so seriously, comrade. We will return at the time of the trial. All right, bye-bye.
Bonjour! We're torn here. Should we be pouring white wine or red wine at the vault workers' gathering?
I don't care. How about a non-alcoholic drink? Boo! Boo! Boo this man. I don't really like wine, though. To be honest with you. What is the dish? That's also a fair question. You need more context? Listen, here's the thing. I don't like wine, so I'm going to say how about a non-alcoholic drink, even though it's butt cheeks. As a dedicated Ace Attorney player, you pledge your loyalty to the cause. Bosses join Quantic's roundtable forcefully. Wonderful. Boo. I don't like wine, man. Ursula apparently likes drinking. You're generally more of a red fan, though. In Rebellion, you're going to take a shot.
To what end?
I don't know.
Our dungeon is inhabited by all sorts of strange creatures. Not very vicious ones, mind you. Just demons, undead creatures, and a few ancient gods sealed underground. But this time we found something different during the last expedition. A child. Barely 15 years old, if that. Thing is, she must have lived her entire life in the dungeon. We're not quite sure what to do with her.
I'll adopt her. I'll have a child.
Why not? It would be a chance for me to go back down in the dungeon and discover it differently. I like the idea. Thanks, kiddo.
Oh, I thought I was adopting her. Whoops. Did you adopt her? If you had wine, you would do that. Your Grace, these 5 misses were regurgitated with surprising dignity by the dog of one of your royal guards. Seem to enjoy the taste of the wax seal. Anyway, time for a snack. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay. Am I adopting a child, or is that someone else? Your Grace, do you not find the request made by my colleagues from Moonvale strange? What do you mean? The lands of Moonvale are inhabited mainly by peaceful dragons. They hardly ever attack without reason. I don't yet know what lies behind that, but you might want to be aware of our Archmages, Your Grace. Perhaps they have only revealed what suits them. After all, the Moonvalians are famed for such exaggerated pride that they sometimes hide the truth rather than admit embarrassment. Okay, thank you for these warnings. Also, what was that flirting? He just said something about maybe wanting to see her embarrassed. My goodness. Mark your words, next time you're at Aldi and have an extra $5. Hell yeah, dude. You honestly kind of expected her to be knight? Which one? Hi, mommy. Oh my goodness. Also, I expected the child raised in the dungeon to become a knight too. That's why I tried to adopt her. Mystical knight. You have got a cool sword like from Elden Ring, the one that we talked about last time, possibly Dark Souls, I don't remember which. Magical abilities of this young knight from Moonvale might just come in handy. Welcome in, Edith. Alright, what do we got going on? Repel the dragon. We got 4 butt cheeks to do that. And I'd like to investigate that further. The girl I adopted, I don't know if I adopted her or if that guy did. Misheard cool sword as cold sore, and for a second you were confused. Whoops. Victoria duel. There's no deadline on that. I could send Goberto, though, because he's awesome. We have so many freaking quests, brother. Holy shit. Okay, we're going to send Goberto to do a cool freaking quest. He's going to beat up this lady because she's being annoying and we don't like her. Okay, you need high strength, high agility. You already have enough strength. I'm gonna remove everything from everyone. Get removed. Everybody get the shit removed, please. You removed. Removed. Get out of here. Remove. Bing, bang, boom. Yeah. Okay, finally. Now, Gilberto, you're gonna do a duel. I hope you don't mind. Have a cool sword. Do we have any cheese for you? We've got no cheese, and that makes me upset. But what can you do? You got more than enough strength, I believe. We got to give you magic. No cheese, what a shame. I know, right, dude? I mean, this actually might bump you up to where we need to be. Not quite. What if we just say screw the magic because we have enough sword damage here? Give you 1 agility. Maybe there's something that gives both. What am I looking for? Magic and agility? Seems like an unlikely combo, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, it's not happening, Captain. So we'll give you an agility potion. Enjoy. All right, Gilberto, I believe. You got this, dude. All right, other quests? What else we got? I think we should start doing frickin' two boppers. Hell yeah. Giga Chad Gilberto. Searching for evidence. What do you suppose that is? Is that scouting, you think? Not a relic recovery. Probably scouting, right? I feel like wizards are good at investigating, so it's probably going to be freaking you. We'll give you some wit. Need charisma. You don't need agility or strength, really. Not merchants. Got any other cool stuff? I'm kind of rich. Magic, wit, minus agility, minus strength. Who cares? You're a wizard now. Have a spell book, like all wizards should. Got 15 magic, dude. That's not really doing what I want it to do. A horse that gives wit. Is there such a thing? Yes, there is. Good. Good. Okay, you're perfect for this, my friend. No notes. Angelica, I think I'm also going to send you, perhaps. Maybe not. You seem bad at this, actually. Nah, you got 2 of the stats down. You're fine. I just need to give you a bunch of wit. Two wit might be the most I can do here. Minus charisma is not really something I'm looking for. Alright. It's probably going to be this freaking abacus cleaver, except it doesn't really do anything in this current situation, so I guess I'll get this going. Is there a wit horse that's not occupied currently? No. Give you more luck. Just kind of helpful. I could give you a bunch of charisma. Huge. Do that, and then give you a potion that gives you wit. 2-hit specifically. I'm pretty sure there's one in here that does that. Right here. Boom. Enjoy. All right, you guys are great. Love that for you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 knights left. Let's do a 2-bopper, which we have thousands of, and also a 3-bopper. The Renegade. Lots of strength. Oh. You want us to murder a guy. I don't know that I'm cool with murdering this guy. I guess he seems to be terrorizing the population. Who's okay with murder? You don't like assassination. You don't mind assassination. You probably prefer assassination. You don't seem to mind. I have to imagine you don't like it, but I don't know what your second question mark is. So perhaps a Gideon. He likes diplomacy, though. You know, you already know Aaron. Yeah, he is pretty brutal. Okay. Not afraid to climb and help with reconstruction. Finest mages set an ambush at nightfall. The mages aren't very strong or agile, though, for the most part. It's at night. Not ideal. The question is whether or not it'll be an assassination or if you won't even bother. Yeesh. Someone must be afraid of heights, because I'm noticing a lot of these things are about frickin' heights. You can have a 2-strength horse. And also a bow. For murdering harpies. And I don't care about the rest, because you're already succeeding, probably. Surely. Off the coast, send the mermaid. We could. We could do that. Alright, mermaid. Get in here, dude. Alright, have a Kelpie. And have a sword of the magic lake. Surely these might help at some point. You don't need magic at all. Your stats for this are not actually good. You're fine. You're fine. You got this. I believe in you. I'd believe harder if you had better stats for this, though. All right, you got this. I believe. Now we can do 2 2-boppers or 1 1-bopper or 1 3-bopper and a trainer. I think we should do frickin' I think we should do 2 2-boppers because we got so many freaking quests at this point. Holy shit. A skeleton invasion. It's at night. Using force or magic. Giant pearl. Got to be a quest for our mermaids, so that one's out. Not afraid to climb to help with reconstruction. Magical duel at midnight. A duel, but a little extra help wouldn't go amiss. Okay, so you're kind of screwing me, dude. A lot of these quests are at night, which means Gwendon's terrible at them. But Gwendon also doesn't like assassination, so kind of cooking me, dude. All right, we'll do an assassination with dipshit over here and also Gideon. Gotta tell you, you guys are terrible at this. You need a lot of strength, my friend. Whose magic doesn't really matter. Okay, you still need more strength, so have a strength-based horse. You still need more strength. I don't know how to help you in this regard, my friend. You're kind of cooked. We just have to assume that you'll do okay on the other stuff. You, my friend, are going to bring the assassin daggers, because that's kind of the whole point of these. Now, you do still need a lot of strength, which is problematic for me, because I'm running low on strength-based horses. Never mind. Okay. I will give you a strength potion. I don't want to give you one that reduces charisma. I need that. Okay. Good. You should be fine now. Probably, possibly, maybe. Who knows? Now we need a quest that's not at night. For Ursula and Gwendon, who don't have very compatible things. Is that night? Why do we have so many quests at night now? That's for the mermaid. It's the same mermaid quest. That's the same mermaid quest for the third time. New ramparts. Strong. Not afraid to climb to help the reconstruction. I mean, you're not very strong or agile. Yikes. Okay. That gets you sold on that. Ursula. You need so many things, Ursula, but I got a perfect pike for you. Got your name all over it. Okay. And then you need a little bit more agility. Don't think I have any more 2 agility horses. All right. Huge. Rabbit meat, take it. All right. Good. I will say the quests are taking a lot longer than they were at the beginning when I had many less nights and many less things in my inventory. My goodness. Okay, let's check the list. Gideon. We gotta feed you number 6, Gideon. At some point, we're gonna get more food, I bet. You don't like 6. Alright, we're done with Gideon now. That's great and wonderful. Dunzo. Oliver liked that. Angelica liked that. Ursula did not like that. Sorry. All right. Good job, everybody. You're doing great, and we appreciate you. Come on, Oliver. Oh, God. This is not going well so far. Okay. Huge. Come on, Angelica. Come on. No! We were so close to freaking critical success. By talking to the right people, you can always tip the conclusions in the right direction. Let's just say the investigation proved surprisingly conclusive. Uh-oh. Are we just making up the facts? Goberto? Oh my... I thought we were getting a critical success. Goberto! Fuck! Yeah! Goberto fucked up Victoria. The night you sent on a sewer slide mission against Victoria somehow came back victorious thanks to some strikingly clever and utterly confusing footwork. Hell yeah, Goberto. Huge. Victoria's sword. Oh my God. What? What is this item? Giga Chad frickin' Goberto. Hell yeah, brother. Apparently Victoria was a demon. Who'd have guessed? Womp, 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 womp. This sword is fucking nuts. What are we talking about here? 5 strength, 4 agility, 2 charisma, 1 magic, and -3 luck. Insane. Legia? Come on. Leisure, you're doing a really bad job. What happened? What happened? Why did you do such a shitty job? RP cheese, huge. Got some cheese for Roberto. Have some luck. Have some wit. You know, I should have given you some magic because it keeps kind of coming up that we need magic for Roberto. Here we are at the decisive hearing, comrade. The hour of judgment has come. It was a little too formal, sorry. You've collected evidence that, truth be told, puts the accused in a rather better light. However, despite all this, debates within the assembly remain heated. Some refuse to budge. There is no sign of appeasement in sight. Fortunately, your knights have found a witness whose testimony could help to clarify some of the gray areas. I therefore call this witness to the stand. Objection! Hi, Lysel. How are you doing? Hi. Lysel, representative of the people of Chavignol in the county of Gavalt, was asked to come and talk about Epicrates' influence in our community. She takes something out of her pocket. A small piece of cheese emerges, standing tall and defiant. Its sweet, milky, and heady aromas rise into the room. Here's a strong, creamy cheese made from raw cow's milk that originates from Chavignol, one of our most famous. Can you guess what it's called, Your Grace? Epicrates? Epicrates! Objection! He's doing the ace attorney. Objection!
Are you just going to talk to us about cheese?
It's called Epicrates cheese, you dick.
What does this have to do with the investigation?
Objection overruled. Please answer. What is this cheese called? Tell me, I beg you. It's called Epicrates cheese. I guarantee it. Oh. Well, you should have listened to my idea. It's called Epicrates, Your Grace. Epicrates cheese was right there. A murmur of astonishment ripples through the assembly.
All of this only adds to the growing list of clues pointing to Epicrates' influence over your lands.
Why? Are you on my side? Are you the prosecutor? What are you doing? You're screwing me, dude. That's where you're mistaken. Epicrates is a symbol, a political figure of a struggle. Name is known in our lands, correct? But in Chavignol, you see, when people speak of Epicrates, they think first of his crust before his cause. True, this cheese has a political past, but who still knows that in Chavignol? It didn't grow more popular after the murder, remains a somewhat rare delicacy. He's doing all of the ace attorney poses. He's got the he's slapping the notes.
I don't see how this exonerates Epicrates of any wrongdoing in the murder case.
Are you prosecuting against me, dude? You're supposed to be on my side. You're my advisor, you dick. I'm here to talk to you about Epicrates' influence, and here's my answer. To us, Epicrates is mostly a cheese. A cheese that carries hope, perhaps, but first and foremost, a damn good eat. Hell yeah, dude. Just to prove it, the sense of Epicrates returned to tickle your nose. I want it. May I taste it? This may not be the right place. Indeed, you may do that in private. Rude. Marion turns to exchange a few words with the assembly. One last question. So you can confirm having had no knowledge of any communication, direct or indirect, between Epicrates and any of your members? I can confirm that. Our exchanges with Brimwood's members have always been sparse. She's consistent with the cheese, my heart could be swayed. She's got a little mouse. Look how cute he is. Most of them, alas, never had the chance to taste our delicious cheese. The discussions are lively, and it seems that trade agreements are on the horizon. Well, I think we have enough information to reach our verdict. With pleasure. Good job. She walks away carrying with her the scent of Epicrates. Bolstered by this enriching testimony, the assembly will now convene before issuing its final decision. All right. One by one, the members of the assembly withdraw to engage in careful deliberation. The deliberations have now concluded. Well, even with the new evidence you were able to bring to the investigation, I won't deny that there was still some uncertainty. However, we must acknowledge that this witness ultimately dispelled our final doubts, much to the dismay of some of our members. Therefore, we decided by a large majority to declare Epicrates not guilty. Yay! What would Crit have done? Shown that a different Brinewood did it? Maybe. Who knows? Reactions are pouring in from all sides to this announcement. I'm the best defense attorney there ever was, even though my frickin' advisor Arlen tried to screw me. Silence. The defendant will be released as of this evening. The Brimwood Assembly's decision is final and cannot be challenged. He looks up at you. As for you, comrade, the Brimwood congregation is grateful for the seriousness with which you have approached this matter. From now on, we will be allies. Yay! Goodbye. Goodbye. The members of the assembly leave one by one. This conclusion enables us to continue working together, should you wish to do so. I hope you are satisfied with your choice. I will certainly return to offer my thanks more properly. See you soon. You guys didn't take the chains off of this man? Huzzah. Hell yeah, brother. Ads. Yep, we do unfortunately have to do ads, and also I have to use the restroom. So we're going to take a quick 3-minute ad break. Don't you worry. You're not going to miss anything. We're going to keep it paused here, so feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, stretch your legs, do whatever you got to do, but don't go too far, because we'll be back in 3 minutes after this musical break to see more. You're back. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a fun stream so far. We just successfully defended who was probably a murderer. It's fine. It's fine. I don't need to frickin' actually care if they did the crime. I'm a defense attorney. I just gotta, represent them to the best of my ability. Whoa. You got a cool sword, Edith.
Greetings, your grace.
A dark veil seems to follow the young woman, falling over the audience room like a shroud of unease. Heavy tension grips your throat. Innocent until proven guilty, they couldn't prove it? True. Step back, foul creature. That's so mean. Who are you?
I am Edith, a cult knight of Moonvale. I have wandered for many years now. I imagine you've summoned me because you're looking for someone capable of wielding the most eclectic of arcane powers. That is my specialty. It would therefore be most fitting to make me a knight at your table.
Why are you making this face, Edith? Why are you doing that? Dope sword? True. You seem perfectly suited for this role. That's true. You will get along. What is this peculiar sword you carry?
My sword, which has been with me since forever and ever. Its name is Dan's Life. It is a mystical sword. To tell you, it is impossible to part me from it, your grace. Purely of my own will, I adore it.
Sword nestles against her. It seems to eye you as if you don't belong here. You have a living sentient sword, man?
I am, your grace, believe me.
Aside from this crazy nut job, what else did you miss? That's rude. That's rude. She's fine. She's cool. Sword definitely possessed her? I think so, too. Or it's sentient. You missed us successfully getting that man off with murder. Epicrates. You missed them not making an Epicrat cheese joke, which I can't believe they didn't do.
For moons, countless moons, I have trained to become a knight of renown, and even more moons training my skills as a sorceress.
Much cooler endeavor to train as a sorceress.
My mastery is absolute. You'll search in vain for another body that melds steel and sorcery like this. My only requirement, your grace, is simply don't send me to murder people. You could do that, can't you?
Sure. Wow, your stats are terrible, but like also good, but also terrible. Sword Saris? Yeah. The guy from the Republic of Moonwood? No, the guy from Brimwood. Epicrates, the socialist that I saved, so he can do more socialism.
Fantastic. I feel that we are going to enjoy it here. In a civil manner, of course. See you soon.
Okay, bye-bye. Got a lot of weirdos in our group, huh? A lot of strange people in our group here. All right, what is the breakdown of men versus women? 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one more woman in order to get the achievement of having 5 men and 5 women. Tell me, my noble race, do you have any secret passages in this tower? Maybe. You study Morris in silence. Is he aware of what lives beneath the tower? Is he a danger to the kingdom? Probably not. I'm just asking because we have a strange nobleman who's been digging a tunnel between Prince Harbor and Shellington with a small spoon. Now that it's done, after 60 years of toil, he's trying to force people to use it for trade, charging a coin for every crossing. Okay. I mean, he spent 60 years doing it, dude. Wouldn't be very secret if we told you that's true. Yeah, I mean, help the man out. Check the safety of the tunnel. At your command, my noble grace. Why are you carrying a fish? I just noticed that.
Your grace, we count among our ranks the finest knights in all of Almor, but they want to become more. We hope you will advise us on how to achieve this. In time, it is our deep wish for us all to become powerful Gobertos, though admittedly we shall never match his fiery spirit nor his courage. What did you observe through my brother's rigorous training regime? Pull your helmets even higher up over your eyes like Goberto. I don't think that's correct. I don't think that's correct at all. Simple Berta, get good? True. He has a fish on his shoulder because he's a fishmonger? Sure, but why did he bring the fish on his shoulder to my tower, very far from where he lives? It's probably rotting. I don't think I should lead these people astray by telling them to put up their helmets. They're gonna die. Honestly, you think you almost died? What did you miss after break? How did you almost die? We got a cool, crazy lady for a night, and also that's about it, to be honest with you. I could send Goberto and probably Gwendon. He's not a very good role model, though. It's true that your knights are the cream of the crop. One of those poops, boss. Oh my god. We have too many quests, man. What are you good at?
not luck related. Oh, you can't have a weapon equipped, huh? You only have this sword. Lady, this strange sword glitters with a strange and bewitching glow. That is interesting. Get a drink and you think your body freaked out? My goodness. All right, we definitely had a seaside quest to send you on, even though you're terrible at everything. Remove everything from you. The girl from the Kyanite has a horseshoe on her shawl. The guy from the Red County has been carrying a baguette on his shoulder since he showed up for the first audience. Yeah, that's all true. And the cheese lady has a mouse and also cheese. My point, though, is that fish is something that goes bad. It's why are you carrying it? It's gross. Okay, you need strength big time. Let's remove everything from everyone that's currently home. You'll drink to that. Cheers, boss. Okay, and you have a weapon slot that I cannot replace things in, which is interesting because that makes your stats a little worse. Plenty of fish in the sea. I mean, you're not wrong about that. Okay, you have a strength horse, please, if you wouldn't mind. Not a very good one, though. Like, that is too much for you. You don't need charisma for this, so that's probably fine. Have Paul the donkey. We need more strength, though. Can't give you that. That's unfortunate. You do need agility, but probably worth doing here. Would give you Victoria's sword, which is freaking insane. This sword's description is funny. A sword said to let you win any duel, despite the tiny detail that we only got it by winning a duel. Oh boy. Somehow, I mean, you're gonna be back instantly, right? You're gonna be back in a week. Yeah, I'll send you off like this. That's fine. Who wants to go with you? You're kind of a weirdo. I have no idea what you like or don't like. I don't know anything about you.
Very well, Your Grace. We'll start investigating at once.
Okay, what other types of quests do we have? I'd like to get rid of the 2 boppers, preferably. 4? Whoa, wow. Yikes. Do we have a way to talk to anyone about the frickin' dragon? Because I don't really want to murder the dragon. Seems like no. Would like to send Goberto on this, but he's going to take forever, but maybe he's worth sending anyways. If I can get him a horse that moves wicked fast. -3 cycles is crazy. Right, Goberto, I believe in you. I think you're rad as hell, my friend. And who wants to go with Goberto? Who would be a good role model? Literally no one. Like all of you are weird. Angelica's a pretty good role model, right? You can go with Goberto. Okay, that gets you where you need to be for that. Do not have enough charisma.
Charisma, you fool.
Surely we have like a charisma and magic type dealie, right? Surely? It's a subtraction of magic, not really what I need. That's 1 charisma. That's not really what I need. Strength and charisma. Who cares? Ability and wit. Charisma and magic is exactly what I need. It is removing wit, which I don't care about. Have a demon heart, Angelica. Don't mind that. You're fine. Okay. 80 buckaroonies. It's not very good. Minus charisma. Surely we have something that gives you charisma. 2, preferably. Ooh, we're not very good at getting charisma, huh? Inspires confidence in the people. Here, have some buttermilk. Enjoy. Okay, Goberto, Angelica got that covered. We got several weirdos. Do we have any single quests? The answer is no, so someone's going to go to training. You got no strength, my friend. Your other stats are otherwise great for this, though. Maybe we should send you, because you're already pretty good at everything that we're doing here. Looks like we used up all the good strength horses, unfortunately. I believe in you, though. You got this. All right, we'll learn some information. We're not killing anybody, so you should be fine at that. Don't make that face at me, please, you weirdo. We don't have any single-person quests currently, so I guess we're going to train our good friend Oliver here. Olivier. Get trained, my friend. Enjoy. All right. And then let's feed somebody something. Who's on our list? Oliver, I know you're home. You like 1. How do you feel about 2? A croquet monsieur. You like it 2. Okay, you like 1 and 2. Oh, bum, 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 bum. You think the knight is the sword or the sword is the knight? It could be a sentient sword. It could be a sword that's possessing her. I have no idea. But it is a fun little caveat there. Where is our forge? Who needs to be repaired? Probably Ursula or Elysia. Let's see who is closer to dying on their quest. I literally can't repair Ursula, so I guess it's Elysia. Enjoy. Ba-ba! So the sword has chains around it. What if it's being held under duress? Could be. Could be the sword is the good guy and she's the weirdo. Wham bum 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 wham bum 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 bum. All right, big bucks, no whammies. Oh my God, Gwennon, you're so terrible. Oh my God, Gwennon, I hate you. Please, Ursula, I believe. Great success incoming. No. Dude, our original knights have fallen off so hard. Arrogant, I hate you. We got to get, like, evolutions for these freaking guys, man, because they're terrible now. Dude, you wanted to do murders. Why are you so bad at this? Thank you so much for subscribing there, Byron. Appreciate you. Gideon? No! What's happening? 4 damage! Oh, my God. Your strength didn't pass. Rip. All right. Elysia, please. Okay. Edith? Critical success, Edith? Incoming? Yeah! Let's go! First quest, critical success. You love to see it. You really do. Well done, everybody. All right, what do we got? Luck? Strength? Wit? Oh boy, I don't know what to do with you. Your stats are all over the place. You seem to be talking to your sword in your little picture here, and the sword seems to be talking back. think we go strength. Or what kind of rumors you got for me?
Ah, Your Grace, do have a cup of tea? A little bird has shared a most interesting anecdote with me.
You've got a demonic presence? No way! What? You got a demonic presence? I wouldn't have guessed. That's crazy. All right. I don't know what that does. I have no idea what that does. You siphon. Demonic presence. You got perfume, which means you can't change your relic. That's fine. Relics are apparently weapons. We're now finding out this late in the game. All right. Hello, Gideon.
Your Grace.
His eyes barely glance at you.
Tell me, has the realization of your unspoken desires left a bitter taste? I recently lost a old acquaintance, a person who had become a shadow of their former self, whose death I sometimes secretly hoped for, I must admit. It's strange, isn't it? On the threshold of what I believed would be the most delicate of liberations, only a vast, unfathomable abyss ultimately consumes me.
Jesus Christ, man, this is dark. Rather get an exorcist. He does major golem. Oh, sorry, golem energy. True. Man, he's dealing with an actual issue. A person dying that he cared about. I mean, you couldn't have changed who they are. They have to want to change themselves. So I'll say that. You are wrong. If only I had known how to stand in her way. But things will remain this way, frozen for all eternity. He walks away quietly. Sad? I said the wrong thing, apparently.
Your gardens are soothing, Your Grace.
The young woman keeps her eyes fixed on the little pond at her feet.
Most of Avalon's lakes hum with magic. Spells crash into them and make the water's surface ripple in all sorts of ways, like an invisible dance upon the water. But here, nothing happens, nothing at all. It's pleasant.
All right. That's disappointing. I'll make sure to curse the pond. Ecosystem that different?
The lands of Moonvale concentrate such a density of occult energy that they naturally trap every magical essence, amplifying them like a perpetual echo. If you wanted to simulate that effect here, you'd need an arcanist wholly devoted to maintaining a permanent spell, like a slave condemned to breathe over the water's surface.
A dead leaf lands onto the watery surface and draws a fleeting wave.
Fortunately, you didn't recruit me to do that, did you?
Weirdo. To do what I ask you to do is mean. How do you prefer to spend your talents?
I am glad when my knightly talent precedes over my esoteric gifts.
She stops briefly to press her ear against her blade, listening attentively.
I've trained a lot so that my mastery of the blade catches up with my arcane genius, after all. That's what I've pursued forever and ever. And that's why Dansleaf stays by my side.
Her sword curls around her, seeming to awaken joyfully at the sound of its own name. First of all, I want to ask why you're not focusing on magic, because let's be honest, magic is much cooler than swordsmanship. It's just the truth. I don't know what to tell you. It just is. But also, I'm very curious about this cursed sword that's got a demon inside. Where did you find this sword?
Ah, my faithful Dansleaf. It's a legendary sword of Moonvale, and it belongs to me. To me!
She tightens her grip on the hilt a bit.
Let's say I was clever enough to uncover where it was sealed, and I freed it. Without any misunderstanding, of course. I was worthy enough of that legendary blade for it to belong to me, and nobody had anything to say about it. Nobody. And I finally could become who I've always wanted to be, by its side, right by its side.
Why not focus on your magic skills?
I come from a lineage of powerful mages of Moonvale, Your Grace. My blood has been magical since its tiniest drop. I love magic, but isn't it tiresome to be confined to that role? That's all mapped out for me.
Okay, yeah, kinda. I get it.
I've never made any effort to make myself worthy of these arcanes. It's a hollow gift without merit, contrary to being a knight. A role that resisted me for so long. I was so frail, so petite against the weight of the breastplate. But I fought that.
Edith stops again to press her ear against the blade, which seems to vibrate strangely, while her lips murmur a confused whisper.
Ah, yes. Anyway, I'm infinitely happy that you made me a knight at your table, your grace. But you haven't forgotten that I'm not made to murder others, right? Right. Thank you, your grace.
Without another word, her eyes return to stare at the water's surface. You think if we send her to assassinate someone, that sword is going to wake up and possess her fully? That's my guess. You did some research. Apparently, if you send shiny Richie Boy away to his depths, he would have come back with a different look. Don't know how it would make it better or worse. And Ursula's transformation comes from sending her to fight the Kingslayer, but apparently it's not good. I believe you passed both of these points, but you apologize if you spoiled. No worries. Yeah, I paid for his debts, and also I don't remember if I sent Ursula. Didn't I send everyone to fight the Kingslayer? I'm pretty sure I sent literally everyone that I had available, which was everyone to fight the Kingslayer, so I don't know how I messed that one up, but I'm glad that it didn't happen if it's bad.
Greetings, comrade. You have chosen on this path to grant me my freedom, deliberately or not.
I can always start again is interesting. Everyone except Ursula, apparently? I swear I sent her too. I don't really want to use my demon powers, though, so I'm not going to say this. Was that the right decision?
It is a decision that leaves some doors open. Yet, if this path is not going to fulfill my plans, then another one is quietly being woven.
He's looking for something on him?
In any case, this is for you. That's a token of my sincere gratitude. This demon eye is a most particular artifact, and under your comings and goings, it will reveal glimmers that only your knights can read.
Fixes you with its gaze, while its heavy stare sculpts, little by little, a decision.
Your worthiness is evident in this timeline, comrade. Your acts have forged a bridge between your designs and mine. If you wish, we may work together along this thread of destiny.
What do you mean?
This thread allows me to reach your round table should you desire it. Perhaps walking by my side will lead you to unexpected outcomes. Perhaps not. But I have a feeling that our plans are already intertwined.
Shit. This guy seems pretty cool, but I did want to get that achievement where I had an equal number of men and women. But on the other hand, he seems pretty cool. So I'm going to welcome him in. Let's do socialism together, my friend. Your advisor lets out a small squeak of protest. Shut up, Arlen. A long silence follows. Then, with a solemn slowness, your interlocutor catches the edges of their cloak and lets it slip to the ground, their gaze locked onto yours.
I look forward to seeing what this path will hold for us, my friend.
Me too. You got a snake on your shoulder? Alright, welcome to the team. Hello, who the hell are you?
Grumph, Grumph. Hell of a job this is, Grumph.
Hello?
Morning. Herschel of Growlgren. Growlgren, that's hard to say. Growlgren. Representative member of the Brimwood General Assembly, Grumph.
Ooh, hello. Who are you? Sorry, I didn't even read what your message said. I was distracted. Comrade? She looks you up and down, slowly, as if weighing something invisible.
Lulla of Mossgrot. We're not usually used to formal ceremonies, but neither are you, from what we hear. Reassures us.
What? Hello, lover. I got a statue. You can't tempt me.
Grumph. He's still a decision maker.
Doesn't seem like he does much deciding, does he?
The worst ones are like that.
Are you guys being rude at me? Why is everyone rude to me when they freaking introduce themselves to me? I'm very good at making decisions, you dicks.
Yep, saw you in action during the trial. No offense to my comrade.
Anyway, you're on our side now, which means you're going to have to put up with the General Assembly like the rest of us. So here's our dilemma. We want to create an inter-county anthem to harmonize the labor fractions of Britannia. Got a stance on that?
Sure. Workers unite? Fuck yeah, dude. No, fuck the nobles, they're stupid.
Yeah, well, no need to overdo it, all right?
Oh, cool. Sure, Ursula will be delighted to help write the lyrics.
Okay. You know Ursula, apparently?
Your Grace, it's complicated with West scholars. Gone They've gone and started a strike right outside the new ore mine. We need you to knock some sense into them so the miners can get back to work.
Fuck no, I'm not a frickin' narc. No, I'm not stopping strikes, dude. I don't do strike breaking. Time to unionize, baby. Hell yeah.
Apparently, they reckon the mine's sitting on some ancient site from a lost civilization. Sounds like one of them pub stories to me, Your Grace.
No. No, I'm not breaking up strikes, dude. Labor movements go.
If that's your wish, Your Grace, get out of here.
Since the Grand Derby, we've had a lot of new visitors, including from the counties you've rallied. It's good for business, less so for our stock. Would you happen to have any contacts to help us resupply quickly?
Maybe. No! What happened here? Wait, why can't I do this? Is this bugged? There's a typo right here. I think this might be bugged because I definitely have enough to do this. Also, it's highlighting people for some reason. Oh, this requires 37 nobility. Never mind. I got nowhere near that. Holy shit. I know a few shopkeepers.
I had a feeling you moved in high circles. Glad to see I was right.
All right. Oh, Your Grace. A witch passing by on a flying broomstick gracefully let these few missives drop from her satchel. I suppose they're our problem now, right? Yeah. See ya. Bye-bye. Thank you for the missions that I have too many of. Okay, we got knights out the wazoo now.
Well, my dear friend, it is a rare thing indeed for the great Epicrates to deign to engage in any sort of mingling, and even less so with the monarch. You're well aware that our dear friend dreams of seeing the crown that graces your delicate head shattered, right?
I'm cool with that.
The fact that he judged you worthy of such an alliance only serves to confirm my suspicions regarding your considerable intelligence. History will know that I was the first to discern it. I cannot wait to see how you'll manage such a union, my friend.
Okay. Sounds fine. Hello, demon.
Well, Your Grace, I have a sneaky feeling you've made a deal with the most deceitful and dangerous soul within these walls.
What do you mean?
This so-called Serpent Knight, your little find of the day. You shouldn't let yourself be lulled by his words, no matter how sweet they sound in your ears. That damn viper will only lead us to ruin. Be smart, Your Grace, and throw him to the wolves whilst there's still time.
Okay, well, if the demon doesn't like him, that means he's pretty cool. That's just how I'm looking at it. All right, so you are terrible at basically anything martial. Shut up, demon. I agree. Dragon, you got 2 days left. A little scary. Got a lot of stuff going on, huh? Got 10 people, 2 of which are missing, so we got 8 people. We got a million freaking quests over here, dude. Holy crap. An ice dancing competition? Okay. Are any of these deadline quests? You are. We have so many quests. Oh my god. Okay, so we only have 1 deadline. I'm definitely waiting for Goberto to get back to do the Repel the Dragon, so we can do any of these other quests. We have 8 people, which means we can do a 3, a 3, and a 2, or we can do 4 2s. I don't have... No, I do have exactly 4 2s. Spying on the Magical Council. Investigation. Do I know anything about anyone here? Hold on. I can't spy on anyone, unfortunately. You are telling me already what you like? You're a revolutionary. Score modifications based on the difference between people and nobility satisfaction. Holy shit. This guy's gonna go crazy. Oh my god, we got the perfect build for this guy. Holy shit. Our nobles hate us and our people love us. We're gonna go insane. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, cool. Love that for us. That is a lot of quests. I agree. A mushroom invasion. Invasive and magical mushrooms are gradually covering pine maze forests. Help eradicate them. Apparently, this can be facilitated by performing a musical ritual. Ursula? Ursula, your charisma is bad. You're also hurt. I can't believe that no one, and I say this every time, and I feel bad saying it every time, but I think of it every time, and I have a strong desire to voice my thoughts out loud. I can't believe no one thought it would be a good idea to have an unequip button. That seems crazy to me. Okay. Musical means Ursula. Ursula, your agility and charisma are terrible. A demon eye. A strange eye that seems to reveal glimpses of the future when one carefully glimpses the when one carefully observes the amber reflections in the fossilized pupil. Cool. Not helpful for my current situation, though. This kinda sorta is, but not really. You're pretty far away from anything helpful here. Can I buy anything cool, man? I could finally buy this guy. He's just fast, though. He doesn't add any stats. I'll buy him anyways. That guy makes people take longer, which is crazy. But I've bought every horse that is possibly available to me. What does Asher's Demon Sword do? Nothing, unfortunately. Or at least nothing that we know about. Often used to seal demons and spirits, huh? Got a ghost fighting sword here. Durandal. Strange blade. Some say its undulations offer a certain advantage. Others claim it is merely a flourish. I don't know what you do. I have no idea. Don't care about that, really. -1 strength, +2 magic could be okay. I mean, I'm going to buy everything, but I do think we're past the point of this shit mattering. Now, I could, now that I'm thinking about it, bring a demon heart to our blacksmith. Because we do have a demon heart now. I don't know how to get it to work, though. I don't know what to do with this, even though we have a demon heart now. Although, the demon heart, I think, is in the possession of Angelica, so maybe that's why it's not showing up. Okay. Musical ritual. We want Ursula. We want charisma and agility. I feel like there's a horse that does that specifically. I think I was thinking of the agility luck one. We got too much shit, man. We got way too much shit now. I mean, it's not very helpful, man. Ursula, you're just not very good for this. But I want to send you because it says music. And you like music. We know that. Charisma, magic. For killing demons and ghosts. I mean, I could send you with the freaking cool thing. You need agility. Not very helpful. Helpful. Charisma's magic. It's kind of helpful, but you still need agility, man. What are we doing here? Can I get you a charisma horse? Make you fail even harder at agility. Charisma wit. Regular charisma. You don't need the wit. Gives you more magic, I guess. There's not a downside to this, really. Okay, I guess I will give you a charisma potion. And then you're just going to fail agility. I don't know what to tell you about that. Don't really need any of this other frickin' hats.
Charisma, please. I need you. Fool.
Fine drink, well preserved rare spices to show prestige, not meant to be consumed, but to be offered. I mean, I don't know what this passive could possibly do, but it's charisma, so have it. Enjoy. All right, you are going on this quest. Who is going with you? It's in a forest. There's magical mushrooms. Your agility's butt cheeks, but otherwise you're pretty good at this. Your charisma is butt cheeks, but otherwise you're very good at this. You're also magical. So let's get you some charisma, which is going to be hard to do since you're not allowed to wear anything. You're a charisma horse. Any charisma at all? Yes. Okay.
Charisma.
You're a 2 charisma potion. The answer might be no. The answer is absolutely no. I still think it's worth getting at least 1 charisma, probably. As far as confidence, I don't care. You think that murdering mushrooms counts as murdering people? She specifically said she doesn't want to murder people. Have a charisma potion. Get you as close as possible. All right, and then you, dude, you're pretty good at this. Have fun. I need agility on you. Otherwise, you're already passing everything. 2 agility, 1 luck seems good. Then I could give you that cool spear for more agility. Not quite enough agility. I can't help but notice. Have an agility potion if you wouldn't mind. That should get you there exactly. Okay, good. Oops. All right, you guys are great. Wonderful. We've got 5 people left. Look at their 2 boppers real quick. People of Moonvale believe that decisions made within the Magical Council are too opaque, calling for an investigation to be conducted within the upper echelons to ensure greater transparency. That seems reasonable to me. Anything the Serpent Knight knows about the Lock Demon? I have no idea. But he does know when I go back in time. He seems to know about alternate universes as well. It's at night. Chase them away using physical force or magic. Is there anything by the sea?
The wizard lizard.
Ice dancing? You think mermaids are good at ice dancing?
A demon hunt, you fool.
Have your finest mages set an ambush at nightfall. Your strength is terrible.
Demon Bane.
Subtracts magic, not really what I'm looking for. Gov's a relic, though, which would be pretty cool. Demon Hunt. You have to imagine that this is something that Dickhead over here would like. Your risk of dying, though. You're also at risk of dying, though. You've got a lot of people at risk of dying. You're also probably at risk of dying. You definitely are for this. You got too many quests, man. Way too many quests. Wait, hold on. Did that say the Moonvale Nobles? Yeah. Okay, so you... Wow, your stats are so god awful for this, dude. I'm drowning. It's getting too complicated. Oh my god. This is a competition, which means Dickhead over here will like doing it. We have agility granting items. 1 agility and 3 magic could be okay. Minus strength, 1 agility. A giant sword. I mean... two agility. Your other stats are already pretty good for this, man. You need 12 agility, though, I'm realizing, and that's like a large amount of agility. I don't think you're getting it, dude. Magic quit. And charisma, it's just bad. It's just bad all around, but it's a competition, so you'll probably like it. We need someone that actually has high agility. We don't have a single goddamn knight that actually has high agility. What the hell? Sense of rhythm? I don't know. Who has a sense of rhythm? No one? Wow, why is everyone so terrible at everything? Oh, why are you doing this to me? There's no frickin' shot we're getting the charisma requirement on this. So we go for the agility, I suppose. Don't have a very good chance of doing that either. You're probably not the right person to send for this. Magical, maybe Oliver would be fine at it. His charisma's butt cheeks. You'll get pissed off. Gideon may be okay. Agility and anything else is what I'm looking for. Agility and magic is pretty good for this. Meant for spiting spirits, though, so probably not actually good for this. Could give you a sick-ass sword, which would be very helpful. But we'd have to give you a horse that makes you not take forever. Because I really need the sword for other things. It's probably fine. You're probably fine. God, I hope you're back in time. What's... -1, -1. I don't know if it stacks like that, man. I wish I did. I feel like it doesn't. I'm going to give you this horse. Okay, good. You guys are great. Wonderful. We've got 3 people left. 3 people that are generally good at magic type dealies. This involves doing murder. You need high agility. You guys are all awful at agility. Seems like all of our missions lately involve agility. Okay, you function better when it's less cycles. Already gave that to someone. Where's my wit? You don't need that. Just need a cycle reducer that's more than 1. Not happening, Captain. Okay, any amount of agility would be fantastic to have because you already passed the other things. Any amount more than 1 is kind of something that I meant. No. No. Not really. 1 in everything is fine. You're killing me, dude. 2 agility. Listen, I'll take the 2 agility. I'll give you an agility potion, and then you're passing all 3. Good. Okay, good. It's getting very expensive to send people on missions. You're good now. What do you need? You also need agility, and you need a little wit. I don't think we're getting your agility up, to be honest with you, so let's probably focus on the wit. Agility in 3 is not really what I'm looking for. Agility in wit gets you enough wit. Have a horse. Don't really matter which horse, I don't think. As long as it's not subtracting agility, we're probably fine. I don't freaking know, dude. Sure. Have some more magic. Why not? I'll give you agility to potion as well, just in case. Bang, boom. You're fine now, probably, as best as I can get. You need a lot of agility. Your other 2 stats are already fine. Agility is just not something I can get, man. It's just not something I can get, man. This gives you 2 wit. I'll take it, I guess. Minus strength plus 2 magic is fine, I guess. Minus 1 strength plus 1 agility is fine, I guess. I mean, this guy's a passive that might come in handy. I don't freaking know. Seems better, to be honest with you. And you know what? I'll also get you an agility potion. Enjoy. Okay, I'm not feeling great about our odds here, but we've sent everyone out to do things, and that's wonderful. Let's feed someone some food. Let's also look to see if we need to repair people. Ursula seems like she's going to die. Gideon might also die. Tier to 2, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, everyone else is probably fine. Go to the kitchen. So much analysis paralysis, dude. Holy. We're done with Gideon. Oliver. You like 1 and 2? How about 3? No. Doesn't like 3. Okay, good. Get me the hell out of this week, man. Taking forever. Okay, Oliver didn't like that. Sad times. What is the challenge that we're facing this time, by the way? I've murdered Victoria. I got, what's-his-face off scot-free. There's a dragon I need to investigate that I was hoping to get more information on, but seems to not be happening. Bom, ba-bom, wa-bom. Unexpected outcome. Probably because I sent Goberto. Goberto turned up, people applauded, autographs were signed, the wine flowed freely, and training was completely forgotten. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy. Strength potion, $90 and 2 people. Okay, whoops. I got unexpected outcomes out the wazoo. What grace and elegance, Sir Gideon captivated the audience with his performance on the ice. He won over several admirers who thanked him warmly after the competition. Hell yeah, dude. Charisma potion, ginger chocolate. It's pretty good. All right, we got rumors. What you got for me? Don't like dueling. Yeah, we know you don't like murdering. That makes sense. All right, investigate Epicrates. Whose name possibly might be pronounced Epicrates. I don't know. Hello. Are you King Arthur, sir? The crowd parts for the imposing... That's definitely King Arthur and Merlin. What are we talking about here? Crowd parts for the imposing silhouette of an uninvited guest with an almost unreal slowness. Each of his steps subtly unsettles the ambient air. Time seems to slow down as your eyes narrow and crumple, blinded as if by a blazing sun. My most respectful salutations, August Majesty. Are you Arthur Pendragon, Regent of the Empire of Angalore? And I present beside me Sir Merlin in his capacity as my privileged advisor. It does indeed seem that behind all this light stands another man, silent. Please, state the reason for your presence on our lands. Of course. But fear not, I only bear diplomatic intentions. Is he insincere? Hard to tell with all this light. Your eyes are burning. You maybe dim that thing a bit? Ah, yes, my apologies. I always forget this. He taps on his... Wow, handsome man, huh? He taps on his sword, and the world seems finally to plunge back into darkness, comfortable and gentle on the eyes. Your comfort zone? I'm listening. First, know that my allies and I have watched your rise with keen curiosity, ever since the day you opened the doors to this tower. Remarkable for a sovereign of no standing, it almost deserves praise. Okay, you're making me hate you already, sir. But it has not escaped our attention the ferocity at which you expand your domain. Ferocity which today threatens the serenity of our people. Caught up to the rest of the stream at last? Hell yeah, Doodoo Pop. How you doing? And now here you are, creeping at the very edges of our borders, like a blade hovering over the executioner's block. Alright. You're an intelligent man and you have the right to be fearful. When I look at you, I realize there are many other things I want to conquer. Wow. I understand your concerns. I do understand his concerns. But I was just trying to help people, to be honest. He stops, uncertain. Can one truly end up gathering half the neighboring lands under the same banner through sheer kindness? Yep, that's how it worked out for me. Be that as it may, my sole compass is to defend the afflictions of my people and our allies. We must therefore find common ground. If we continue down this path, we will have no choice but to declare war. Seems like a bad idea on your part. You're fine, glad to hear it. Oops. You guys are talking without me. Our round table will be ready to rise against you, whatever the cost. To be frank with you, I'd rather avoid reaching that point. Alright, Arthur seems reasonable. What are you saying? The Empire of Angalore forges power through the lands it's conquered and colonized. Your reputation is built on fear, and you dare claim you'd prefer diplomacy? Indeed, I cannot deny the history of our sovereignty, but we are not our forefathers, and I wish that we could walk a different path. Okay, a different path? I've only been ruling our empire for a few years, as you surely know. Of course. Sadly, much of my energy since taking power has gone into repairing the damage left by my father, Uther. I would not inflict further suffering upon others for the sake of chasing conflict with Breeze. Okay. So that's why you attacked my throne a few minutes before I took my village a few minutes before I took the throne? The question sharp as a knife freezes him for a fraction of a sentence. So you were there that day. Yet not a hint of surprise colors his voice. Allow me to offer you my most sincere apologies. This incident is not representative of our current intentions. Know only that we were looking for something we did not find that day. It was a mistake. Your Grace... He lowers his voice. If you'll allow me, his honesty still seems quite murky to me. I implore you, exercise the utmost caution. Okay. Oh my lord, it's Arthur Pendragon, the once and future king. That is him, but I'm going to murder him so that he can't be the future king. I'll do it peacefully. Maybe we can get along, but he's not taking over my goddamn sovereignty. What I implore is the color of your icon to use, Sir Quantic. It's still purple, Doodoo Pop. Yours has not changed, surprisingly enough. But it's like a dark purple, unlike Curtis's, which is a light purple. How can we trust you? Excuse me, I'm drinking. I fear I have no proof of my good faith but my word, and that of the people I carry. Okay, how can we settle this dispute? We could be open to the idea of diplomatic talks to peacefully resolve this dispute, as long as our allies believe you are acting in good faith. He seems to weigh his words carefully before continuing. Another possible path is for you to hand over a particular object, the golden key. If you were to possess this relic and agreed to hand it over to us, a genuine peace could be established between our kingdoms, with the full endorsement of all our allies. But of course, one way or another, such undeniable peace would inevitably mark the end of any further expansion on your part. If, however, you choose war, know that we will not hesitate to mobilize every means at our disposal to defeat you. Okay. What do you intend to do with the golden key? Nothing that concerns you, I'm afraid. Okay, well, go fuck yourself. Merlin behind the Emperor whispers a few words to him. I seem to have heard you eliminated the great knight Victoria, the finest warrior in all your realm. Information that reassures me regarding our ability to face you, should it come to that. Pauses thoughtful. Now it's my turn to ask you some questions. Would you be amicable to a negotiation with us and our allies, or are you nothing more than an uncontrollable animal with an undesirable desire for conquest? Go fuck yourself, dude. Purple, you thought yours was a gray-blue thing. Yours on my end has always been a darker purple. But to be fair, apparently everyone sees different colors on YouTube. We've established that in this stream. Speak true on your intestines, strange majesty. We could flirt with King Arthur, huh? I just don't want anyone to die. I'm a nice person. I don't want to be killing people. He stares at you, seeming pleased with this answer. If your intentions are sincere, we should be able to find common ground. For my part, I'll do my best to convince our allies that a war against you is not necessary. Alas, if that proves impossible for one reason or another, I would still advise you to prepare for war and consider your strategy. Okay, thanks, man. All right, we have an ad coming up in 20 seconds. I was hoping to finish this conversation before we got to the ad break, but it seems like it's not going to happen. So we're going to take a quick 3-minute ad break and think about what this dickhead has said to us. So feel free to grab a snack, get a drink, use the restroom, stretch your legs, do whatever you got to do, but don't go too far because we'll be back in 3 minutes after this musical break to finish this conversation. Be right back. And we're back. Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're having a fun stream so far. All right, what are we saying to Arthur here? People of the kingdom will unite under one banner against you. shall rally my most powerful allies to the cause, or we'll call upon our mystical expertise, potions, and enchantments. No. We're gonna rally the people because they like us. 13 cycles into ruin? Excuse me? Why? Last act, everyone? Holy, we're that close to the end of the game? So be it. I'll return to you after our internal negotiations, strange majesty. Okay, bye-bye.
Well, that sounds like quite a problem.
5,000 gold? 40? Nobles need 4? I'm dead. There's no fucking shot. Oh, God, the nobles hate me. Oh, my God, you don't know, but it feels like it. It really does feel like it, doesn't it? Dude, 40 on nobility is never happening. They hate me.
It seems the Emperor himself doubts the outcome of the challenge he has just set for us. Prepare carefully, Your Grace. Your reputation may well seal the torments of destiny.
We're so dead. Whoa, who's this guy? Is freaking awesome.
Please, just shut up.
Long nose of his newly arrived man looms aggressively before you like a threatening barrier. Oh yeah, we're dead. We're dead.
I'm okay with the events
We're
that are
super
unfolding
dead.
currently.
It's going poorly.
Have you thought of wooing your own mother, dear brother?
What? What is happening? What has been brought before me? The man who came bustling in behind him for his part has a nose of a devilishly captivating length. A length, oh, very, very alluring. Does our guy have a nose fetish? What is happening here? You're going to be dead big time. It might be wise to rewind. Hell no, dude. I don't like demon powers. They're lame. Who is talking right now? You?
I think I'll go pay my respects instead to the venerable hussy who birthed your stupidity. Blah, blah, blah. You do better to reflect upon the honor of your father, the very reason we're here. Alas, he's the same man who sired you, fool. What? Pension.
No doubt that these two engage in intense confrontations on a daily basis, like two well-equipped swordfish.
Go back to betting every... What? I can't read that fast. Wench and breeze. Oh, greetings, my dear sovereign. How do you do?
What is happening? Damn, these guys do not like their mom. I think they have two separate moms. It seems like they have a dad that has, had two different women give birth. Good in you, or what brings you here? Or what were you going to say about the wenches of breeze? What brings you here? I don't like these people.
That idiot.
You are the heir brothers of the Basalt Islands, aren't you? I've heard about the succession complications weighing on your lands since the passing of your late father.
Alas, yes, we are half-brothers. Other than that, you are very well informed. We are unable to decide whether I or my brother Rorik should take the helm of our precious county. And this dimwit thought it would be wise to come here to settle this matter.
Can't you just roll together? Rorik burst into hearty laughter, softening the lines of his fierce nose.
Ha, 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 ha. Not an option. Impossible, Your Grace. There could only be one successor, and by all the saints, let's make sure he at least appears civilized. That moron wants to bring our county to ruin, throwing open its doors to the first idiot who comes along and making pacts with anyone passing by.
While that coward dreams of letting us rot, locked away within our own walls. Okay, so far I'm leaning on Gottfried's side. Stepbrothers, half-brothers? 2 sons, 2 moms, 1 small island to share. Stepbrother help, my goodness. Did we decide on a successor?
Good heavens, no. Our late father had already chosen the legitimate heir. The name of the heir is found right in with their inheritance, hidden somewhere on the lands of Basalt.
Why didn't your father give you this inheritance directly?
Well, I suppose our esteemed father wanted us to be worthy of this fabulous treasure. Or perhaps he simply wished for us to kill each other. Who knows?
All right. So you need someone to help you find this treasure?
Well done. You are very perceptive.
Are you being sarcastic, you dick?
Exactly, my dear. And quickly, for heaven's sake, make that wretch stop coveting what's rightfully mine. Yes, hurry. I can't stand hearing him any longer. I pray the gods take my hearing away.
Okay. Do you have any clues?
Unfortunately, this treasure could be hidden anywhere on Basalt Islands. I personally searched far and wide throughout the archipelago, but it remains untraceable. As for me, I consulted without success all the brains likely to be involved in this matter, the lords of the neighboring islands as well as pirates close to our late father. That simpleton even thought it wise to send his griffin to parley with the griffins of all those idiots gathered together. Come on, come on. Why not, after all? Everyone has a griffin in the Basalt Islands, and a witness is a witness. Your Grace, what is your approach? The inhabitants of the islands may be more receptive to a mediator who is impartial and persuasive. Someone had to say the joke, did they?
Okay, sorry, I thought I missed something.
But perhaps, O illustrious sovereign, has your clairvoyance come up with an even wiser plan? Lick his ass too while you're at it.
Okay. Send the mermaid. She said she wanted to visit the islands. Really? These ones specifically? Let's tame the griffin. I do like that. Know anyone who'd be willing to help to sell me a griffin would be a great help. Ooh. Can I do this and also other stuff?
No, figure it out yourself. Well, you could ask Ari, our little brother. Why not? Invite him for us. I bet he's got countless griffins for sale. He doesn't even know what to do with them. But what about our treasure?
I think I like the idea of taming the freaking griffin and asking him freaking questions. Sure.
Ah, perfect. As if that weren't enough, the sovereign is even dumber than my simple-minded brother.
All right, well, I wouldn't say that because now I'm going to pick this guy, you fucking idiot. Are you dumb as hell? Rorik, get the fuck out of my tower, you stupid bitch.
Wonderful, brilliant.
Thank you, Your Grace. You're welcome. I'm going to make you the frickin' leader, dude, because your brother's an asshole and I don't like him.
We look forward to hearing from you very, very warmly.
His nose gives you a little wink before leaving? What? Yeah, too late for you, buddy. You are not getting that island.
We let them scholars poke around like you said, and what do you know? They found gold, lost treasure. But something else down there. And it was staring at me with its 8 hairy legs. Gross.
Monster spiders, shield the mind, burn it, destroy it. Where's Benjamin? That's what he would say. Why would I do that to the merchants? So claim the treasure from the spider. A giant spider, a cave, a mystical treasure, perfection. Yeah, okay. You encountered them in your D&D campaign. Who would you think is the villain? Probably the charismatic guy. But that other guy insulted me to my face, and I'm a freaking tyrant, so he's dead. Anything's fine so long as I never ever clap eyes on it again. All right. We already know this one. It's neither. I'll be honest with you. I don't care about this one way or the other. So Weenie Bun it is, because I need to get my noble scores up. Also, funny number, 69.
You're that kind of person, huh?
Can we check my stats real quick? Sure. They tick up very slowly. It looks like I have 3 kindness, 2 wisdom, 2 audacity. And no tyranny somehow. He's too untyrannical. Hello.
I felt the omnipotence of a shadow I had dreaded seeing appear you for many moons, my dearest. Has Uther Pendragon, the Emperor of Anglor, challenged you?
Nope, his son did, though. Some tyrant? I know. They only offered me tyrant one time that I remember. No, Uther is dead as his son who showed up.
So that tyrant has perished. I believe his end to be impossible. He was already imposing his iron grip upon the lands of Anglor for decades when I faded. Too many long decades, as if you were gifted with unnatural longevity. His son, his imprint bears a haunting similarity.
Seemed to have the desire to break the shackles of a predecessor.
Perceiving his shadow does not allow me to discern his intentions. It's entirely possible that a reign as murderous as Uther's has branded the lineage of Anglor with a red-hot iron, tainting his legacy today. That despot was guilty of atrocities, my sovereign. He shed blood far too often, sometimes for mere pleasure. But let us not forget that our kingdom also experienced periods of calm with the Empire, a peace that was certainly fragile, yet very real. That his son now seeks to regain that balance is a perfectly credible hypothesis.
Should I trust him?
I'm sorry, my dear sovereign. I cannot enlighten you on that matter. No matter what happens, you must put an end to this danger one way or another. Otherwise, the Empire of Anglor will eventually seize a tower, and by extension, me.
Okay, well, that's not happening. You can't frickin' take my lady statue. Been challenged by King Arthur? Yeah. I'm gonna fuck him up. Did irons even exist during medieval times now you think about it? Maybe.
I have faith in you, my dear sovereign.
Thank you. He's blushing. We love it. All right, what you got to say, Arlen?
Just as I feared, the Anglor Empire has set its sights on us. Withdrawing the wrath of tyrants is the inevitable fate of every accomplished ruler, isn't it?
However, it must be admitted that this new emperor, Arthur Pendragon, does not live up to his predecessor's reputation. He has presented himself with a surprising semblance of empathy. If, of course, he's being sincere. Well, may Britannia emerge from this ordeal more powerful and united than ever. Okay.
Well, Your Grace, so the Empire of Anglor has decided to cross paths with you.
It will be a tough confrontation because my nobles hate me.
Allow me to think exactly the opposite, my dear. I heard that Arthur Pendragon, son of the formidable Uther, came to you seeking common ground rather than preaching confrontation. In my humble opinion, Your Grace, he deserves the benefit of the doubt regarding the sincerity of his intentions. After all, young Arthur only ascended the throne at the age of 10. He was then but a child full of innocence. He did not experience his father's tyrannical reign with full awareness, but merely suffered its unfortunate consequences. Therefore, it seems entirely consistent to me that he would strive to move away from what he witnessed as a child.
How did his father die?
I do not have the details of the events, alas. It would seem that it occurred during the Brimwood revolts. His death left everyone stunned, so fiercely did that crumbling old dynast cling to his crown for centuries.
You were ordering pizza. You gonna pick up? We don't do delivery. Your response was you block them. Nice. Resolve this peacefully if you can. You will never survive Gawain, Arthur, Percival, or even one night of the true round. Listen, my round table is much cooler than his, so I'm not too concerned about it. I will say, though, there's no freaking shot I'm going to make the nobles like me up to 40 and get 5,000 gold before then, so I think we're cooked. Even Mordred Boss Buster? Dude, my knights are badass. You don't know Gobert, though.
What a delight to see dear Arthur throw down such a challenge to you. This promises to be confrontation worthy for the chroniclers of history.
Do you know each other?
Naturally, a close family friend, if you must know. It was by my own hand that he was trained in the arts of iron, in my early youth. Even then, he was a valiant combatant. The lands of Anglor are those that saw my birth, after all.
I'm not sure that I want to confront him.
Oh, don't talk such nonsense. This is a duel that will cement your legend. Well, just with a friendly joust, yes?
I certainly hope you don't intend to scuff up my old friend's angelic face too much. You're just kidding? You're gonna pick up pizza? Yeah, I would also get delivery. I don't like going outside. Mordred will betray Arthur, so he should not be counted.
It seems that you will have to face a danger far greater than anything you have encountered before, Your Grace.
I'm aware of that.
I do not want to scare you, Your Grace, but it's going to be tough. Let's be honest, you have me at your side, me, the most powerful witch in these lands, far surpassing many others in Angloa. And yet, despite this, I doubt our chances of success. The lands of Anglor are teeming with energies and mystical creatures that take root only on this soil. And Merlin, the Emperor's close advisor, is a wizard whose name transcends legend. So let us not underestimate their formidable occult powers. But I will do my utmost to lend you my hand, Your Grace.
Thank you. Wow, what a presence, that Emperor. You think you could ask him to lend me his sword? I think it's got an ancient spirit trapped in it, that tempered glass. Classic enchantment design, but I've never seen one so powerful. Love to have a tinker. Or just even a proper glimpse for more than a second. Impossible for the moment, but I'll do my best. Oh, I know that you always do your best for us. Thank you. You're welcome. You're not going to leave your house to pick up the pizza? You're going to steal their pizzas? Oh my goodness. We don't support crime on this broadcast. Wink.
Ah, Your Grace. Thus the Empire of Anglor stands before us.
The veneer of his confidence seems to be crumbling. You could almost see the beads of sweat glistening upon his balding pate.
Are you really going to face them, Your Grace? No, please don't tell me anything. I'm certain that your brilliant mind will find the most peaceful solution for everyone. I refuse to know any more about our fate. Spare me the details, all right?
All right. Oh, I'll talk to you last, Demon Man.
Oh, here's yet another who wishes you harm, Your Grace. Well, at least this one has the merit of being, human. And almost likable. Well, he asked me for directions this morning, and I pointed him toward the audience room.
Okay. Did he tell you anything else?
It's possible he spent an hour or so in the stables, yes. And, I should tell you, I did shake his hand, you see. He was very interested in the anatomy of the horses, but I didn't tell him anything compromising, Your Grace. My lips were sealed.
Okay. I see. Lancelot with delete flux. Inaccurate. I got Goberto.
Ah, your grace. So this emperor is looking for trouble, is he? I suppose those Anglo or punchbags just had to give us a little demo of their overinflated egos. An emperor who even calls themselves something that pretentious these days.
You seem not to have them in your heart. I don't know what that means.
I would rather say they are boring and stupid. Attempting to scare you into submission, they're so predictable. The little light show was pitiful. You have the best ally by your side, me. What else do you need? So don't you worry, your grace. I'm certain you're going to crush them. Grind them to bits. Well, if not in this life, then surely in the next.
Emperor, the ruler of multiple kingdoms? Listen, dude, I got... This entire map is allied with me. What are we talking about here? The only people that aren't are freaking, who? Groveshire. I think literally everyone else on this map, except for these islands, but like literally everyone else, I'm pretty sure is allied with me. You can say this game is bigger than you expected. That's what she said, but true. Yeah, it is pretty long, especially considering that you can go back in time and do like whatever you want and have different outcomes. And it seems events are randomized between acts and stuff, which is pretty cool. And so are quests for the most part. Okay, we've got a lot of scary quests going on. I do have to murder a dragon right stat now. And most of my knights are missing, which is not good news for me. It's not great. It's not great. Who is available to murder a dragon? Goberto for sure. We got Gideon, we got Gwendon. That seems to be it. All right. We need wit, magic, and strength. Oh God, you're all terrible. Oh my God, we're dead. We're so dead. This dragon's gonna kick our ass, man. What the heck? Okay, Goberto, you already have enough strength, my friend. A huge flying magical creature. First and foremost, let's give Goberto some cheese. He do be loving the cheese. Okay, now let's give Goberto a dragon slaying bow. Yeah, this sword is too much for Goberto. He's going to go way over the strength max. Have a dragon slaying bow, my friend. You got your cheese. You need some magic. Don't we have a 3 magic horse? The answer is unfortunately no. A 2 magic horse, though. All right, Goberto is almost good enough for all this. He's got enough strength, almost enough magic, more than enough wit. And he's got cheese, which is great news. Let's go to the blacksmith real quick to see if we can turn the heart into something cool. Huge. I gave it demon heart to get this thing. I hope it was worth it. I don't know for sure. Angelica, how do you feel about demonic sword? It gives you 1 luck. This thing seems shitty. Okay, I don't know if that was worth it. What does it do for you, my friend? It does literally nothing for you, huh? Not very good. Angelica, why don't you take Victoria's sword? Okay. You almost have enough strength now. You have more than enough wit. You don't have any freaking magic. I'm gonna take 4. That's so crazy, man. Okay. You got no freaking magic. Charisma and wit is not what I need. I need magic. Magic and wit could be fine, I guess. Okay. You are terrible at this, Gideon, unfortunately. Which means we're sending you. You're also terrible at this, unfortunately. Gideon's worse, though, for sure. Okay, so you need strength and magic. Three magic almost gets you to enough magic. Charisma, not super duper helpful. You do fly, though. You need strength. My goodness. Dragon gonna beat our ass, dude. Who's strength? Guess I'll take it. Sure. Don't seem to need agility for any reason, so I'll take it. All right, that's the best we got. I have concerns, I'll be honest with you. Okay, who else we got? We got Gideon by himself. I only have 2 people quests. That's horrible. Bad news for me. Which means, Gideon, my friend, you are trading. We are so unbelievably screwed. It's crazy.
With pleasure, my dear.
Okay, who are we feeding? Who is even available to feed? Seems like only Goberto, Angelica, and Gideon. We finished all of them. Who is unhappy with me currently? None of you, so none of you get to eat. Sorry. Ba-bam! Roberto likes fighting dragons. We love that for him. Good luck, everybody. Don't get murdered, please. Alright, how'd you all do? The Wizard Lizard, you're doing a terrible job. Aaron, I hate you so much. You're the worst to ever do it. Come on. Oliver, bring it home. Yeah? Oliver, please. Oliver, I'm begging you. Okay, I'll take a great success. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Huge. Good job, everybody. Wham. Ba-blam. Ba-blam. Arsenic. Great. Ursula, please. You love magic and music, probably? Edith? Come on. You got a demonic presence? Wonderful. Please. Revolution R just put us way over the edge. Epicrates is going to get worse as we get the nobles to like us more, unfortunately. But it added 2 hundo for now, which is pretty crazy. Oh, shit. Is 15 the max level? I think 15 might be the max level, which means mistakes have been made. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's not great. Not great. I think I perhaps maybe went a little too even. I did not realize there were max levels. Womp bum 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 bum. Alright, what you got for me? Time perception. Score bonus of it has already completed a quest in another timeline. Interesting. Maybe it couldn't breach the level threshold? Maybe. You, in theory, rewind before you gave those stats. I can only rewind up to the beginning of the act that we're on, so probably not that many weeks ago. Epicrates stands before you as though they had been expecting you to arrive today. It seems we never had the opportunity to properly introduce ourselves on this path, comrade. Yet, I believe that for our alliance to flourish, it is essential that I unveil certain aspects of my existence. His sulfur yellow eyes, seemingly an intruder lodged in the center of his battered face, sends a chill down your spine. Whatever you may have heard about me since the start of your reign, I am originally just a young man from South Bay. And like many others, I was a sailor there long before my journey led me to the lands of Brimwood. Should you have further questions, I am prepared to answer. You were a sailor? Life in South Bay was not easy back then. I was born on the docks and spent my childhood there. The common fate of children whose births were never claimed. In those days, ships needed countless small hands for the dirtiest chores. I possess no memory of my life prior to my first crossing. Quite naturally, I departed South Bay in the hope of a more auspicious life. Did you find it? No. Brimwood was also very different back then. Okay. What was life like in Brimwood? Brimwood was nothing like you can imagine today. It was a monarchical county like any other. Barely out of childhood, I had no horizons there other than the mines in my struggle to survive. The days were arduous, yet we possessed a sense of camaraderie that flourished among us laborers, all enduring the same hardships. I forged my education there between mining labor and the manuscripts I managed to steal. Guy sounds freaking awesome. How did Brimwood become this proletarian republic? What is your knowledge of Brimwood's history in this timeline, my friend? Back then, Brimwood's riches, its ores and timber, were exported throughout the realm, financing the opulence of a caste of nobles and bourgeoisie. Yet the nobles' greed proved their undoing. They attempted to deceive the Anglo Empire by selling mining rights that were not theirs. The imperial response, led by the emperor, Uther the Despot, was merciless. This marked the first turning point. While the nobles abandoned the sacrificed populace to their fate, the workers united against the empire. Fuck yeah, dude. Once victorious, we caught the traitors. They were forced to repay their debt at the very place where they themselves once shackled us. Thus were born the penitentiaries of Brimwood after the Great Revolt. This guy sounds awesome. Seems cruel to inflict the fate that caused you so much suffering on the nobles. Yeah, but also they deserved it, though. Legitimate backlash against those who oppressed you back then? This form of material restitution through labor may, however, seem vindictive in some respects. Is it just you, or is there a slight metallic tinge to Quanic's voice? I hope not. Thank you so much for subscribing there, Minyamar. Appreciate you. Minyamire, excuse me. Let's see. What role did you play in the revolt? When we first began to organize amid the darkness of the mines, our gatherings took the form of vast popular assemblies, later becoming the congregation. And currently, smaller circles forged what would become the guild's precepts, debating politics and philosophy to give direction to this anger. I helped direct these ideas, committing them to paper. As for the term epicratism, so often spat by the nobility to decry the guild's texts, is nothing more than a misnomer used by terrified aristocrats. Our work is a collective. What are your real goals and those of the guild? The guild preaches equality and liberty for all peoples, and the abolition of the dominant figures that currently impede those freedoms. Sounds badass? A world free of tyrants. Intensity of gaze increases even more. And of sovereigns. I mean, that's fine. I'm gonna die anyways, I got leprosy. Monarchy is still the norm, the guild won't stop there, right? That world still falls short of the guild's ideal, does it not, my friend? Accordingly, my designs continue to strive toward that aim. However, the hour is not yet struck for me to divulge further details. Its yellow pupil stares at you undisturbed. Alright. I didn't get to ask all my questions, unfortunately, but that's fine. Okay, I tell you what, we're going to do one more week, because who knows how long that's going to take. And then we'll pick it up, what, tomorrow? What day is today? Wednesday? Yeah, we'll pick it back up tomorrow. So one more week. Here we go. Seems like the further into the game you get, the more frickin' decisions you have to make and the more inventory you have. So it takes longer and longer to do the damn quests. Hello, welcome back, Lala. I think you're neat. There's this old church in Moscow, right? A relic from back when the guild had a way more moralistic vision, you know, during the revolts. And turns out, a crew of post-nihilist outcasts basically turned the place into a kinda autonomous zone for absolute frenzied dancing. Okay, you got raves? So yeah, they dragged in organs and drums for maximum noise and started scrawling shit on the walls like radical till death and no war except against the crown. Pretty intense. Sounds cool. Post-nihilist outcasts ask for more information. Look, after enough failures, the institution just ends up looking like another control structure, you know? For some kids, epicratism doesn't cut it anymore. Okay, so you're going full anarchy? So they're looking for something else. Something raw. Something more physical. Something that vibrates from within. You get me? Not really. I mean, I do like the idea of radical till death, but I do also think that we're gonna die if I do that. I need the nobles to not hate me, so let's split the difference. Not sure that's gonna cut it for our Tiberian scholars, though. Who cares?
Workers in our mine feel out of sorts. In the morning, all is well. At lunchtime, the owner offers them a nice hot gruel. In the afternoon, they're fresh as a daisy, capable of moving heaven and earth. And by evening, they're shivering cold, irascible.
Are you getting poisoned, dude? Probably a cold? No? You have a sample? We could analyze it?
Yeah, better not try it, though.
Okay. How do I analyze the sample, dude? Okay, first things first. Unequip everything. Okay. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. I think we're going to start focusing on trying to get both money and the nobles to like us. Otherwise, we're freaking dead. We only have 12 weeks left. Can't take that off. Good point. Okay, so first of all, we do need to do this at some point. The Basalt Islands. You said that Mermaid Lady wanted to go there. She has no freaking charisma, brother. What are we talking about? We're so screwed. Oh my goodness. Do we have anything we could buy, by the way? Like nothing helpful. Quantic, have you ever had chicken tenders and potato logs / wedges before? I haven't eaten meat since I was 10, but I had chicken tenders before I stopped eating meat, yes. And potato logs / wedges, are those just like thick French fries? Because if so, yes. I love potatoes, man. A random amount of luck doesn't seem helpful to me. That probably would have come into play at some point. Would have been helpful, I'm sure. I don't really care about that. Okay, I'm going to send you on this. It's not going to be pretty, though. You need big-time charisma. Where I'm getting that, I do not know. Probably the best I could do from right now. Doesn't seem to do anything, unfortunately.
Charisma.
Yikes, dude. We're cooked. We're so screwed. Minus magic. I don't really want to subtract magic, thank you. Dude. Legia, you are not the correct person to send on this, but I'm going to respect your wishes about wanting to go to this freaking island. Do I have a charisma horse available? Not really.
A charisma horse. You fool.
Okay. That seems fine to me. I need money, so I gotta stop spending money. Okay, and who else would like to go on this quest? High charisma. Glad you already got the job offer because you gotten 3 rejection emails today and that might hurt your feelings otherwise. Hey, man. I maintain that if they're rejecting you, that's still a good thing because a lot of people are not even sending rejection letters. They're just kind of ignoring that shit. But I'm also glad you got offered that job, man. All right. Obviously, Epicrates seems like a great choice for this, so why don't we decide not to send him? Because I don't want to take all that damage to kill him. Never mind. I got to repair 2 people either way. You will do better if the other person does better than you, so I think you're a good choice for this. I guess. At least it's communication. Yeah. You need more charisma, my friend. And you need way more magic. Never mind. Never mind. You just need charisma.
Charisma. More charisma, please, you freaking jerk.
I cannot keep spending money. That just cooked your magic. Never mind. 1 charisma is not what I want. What does Demonic Blade do for you, sir? Does nothing, as far as I can tell. I really wish I knew what this frickin' Demonic Blade did. Holy. Demonic, have you ever grown a plant before? I don't think so. Not that I can remember. A demon eye?
Charisma.
I don't think we're getting up to the amount of charisma required, my friends. Yeah, I think we're just going to accept this. I don't want to buy any new potions because it's going to be bad. But I'll give you a basic-ass charisma potion. Okay. Okay. What else we got? I need to focus on things that give me nobility, liking me, and also large amounts of money. 2 nobility. You need high wit. You're investigating. You're climbing real high. That seems like something I could probably do.
Quit. Quit, you fool.
Okay, your stats are trash. Your stats are trash. Your stats are good for this. We need 3 people. This is not combat, so you're going to be a little bitch about it. Okay, we can't do this one right now. A relic. A demon hunt. Nobles, can you please like me more, please? Nope. Dude, we're so fucked. Holy shit, we're screwed. Cave, a spider. This only takes 1. Who has agility? You do. You do. Who has agility? You do. Strength low, agility fine. You like murdering things. Why don't you go on this mission, my friend? You can have a glowing sword of light up the night. That doesn't nerf any stats I care about. Enjoy. You can have a horse. Doesn't particularly matter which ones because you're already succeeding at this. Have a very well-trained horse, I guess. That's -2, though. I can't do that. I can't do that in good conscience. Can't do it. Paul. Just doesn't matter. You can have Paul. You can have an agility horse. Why not? You. I don't care what horse you have. You are at risk of dying, which is scary. Don't die, please. Don't do it. I'll give you a horse that gives you more health. I got this game in your sights. Is it good? Yeah, I'm having a great time with it among puppets. Also, hello. Welcome on in. We are, I think, getting closer to the end of the game. I'm not entirely sure how long it is, but it's really great so far. And it seems replayable, too, because story events happen based on whether or not you go back in time. They seem semi-randomized, so the knights that you get every time are going to be slightly different, at least. So yeah, I think it's very good, and also I'm having a great time with it. Okay, you 2 are great for that. Good. We have 3 people left. Old sorcerer, huh? Wait, are we murdering someone in this? No, we're murdering a spider, so that's fine. Why does he look surprised or addicted to drugs now? This is a new person. She has some sort of magic demon sword that she's obsessed with. She's pretty cool. Okay. What do we got going on? We need 3 people. Seems to be sensitive to music. We do have Ursula available. You think the art is too similar? I think I disagree. Giant scorpion. Okay. You need agility bad, but you're also probably not going to be able to get there. So you look for a strength horse. This is 2 agility. I'll do this. Okay, you're still 2 off, so let's give you the spear. Huge. Okay, now your stats are good. Near the end of the game, wait, are you any closer to reversing the curse of your beloved? We already did that. She's no longer a statue. Some call it a session. You call it good night work ethic. To be fair, she did. We learned a very small about her. She recently joined us. But from what she said, she's always been a powerful sorceress from birth, but she didn't work hard for it, so she wanted to do something on her own. And what she decided to do was get good at swordsmanship. And then she found this crazy demon sword, and now she's obsessed with it. So she does actually have a very good work ethic. Okay, so we got Ursula. That's great. Speaking of her, you love her so much and she loves you, so you guess you could say that she's your rock. Where's the rim shot? Ba-dum-dum. You've got very low strength, my friend, so let's give you a strength horse. Where are the strength horses at? Did I use them all? I very well might have. Yikes. Uh-oh. Okay, we're going to have to make up for the strength without a horse then. Never mind, we got freaking Paul. Paul the donkey. Need 5,000 gold and a lot of nobles. Yeah, we're screwed, dude. We got way more than enough people score, but our noble score is way low, and our gold is butt cheeks. Okay, your strength is terrible. We can give you a strength-based weapon, though. You don't need magic for this, so that's going to get you there. Your stats are all good now. Join. We have horses. You're going to buy it? Ha ha ha. Yeah, we've got horses. We've got griffins. We've got all sorts of cool stuff. I definitely recommend checking it out. I think... Let me double check before I say this. Yeah, there is a demo still available, so you can actually check it out before you buy it. And I encourage you to do so, because it's a lot of fun. You, my friend, are very bad for this quest. Your agility and your strength are both terrible. Yikes. Can we give anything to you that would help you with this quest? I mean, gruel? Gruel kind of sort of helps, I guess. That pike that I can't assign to you would be great. Minus agility to get more strength is not a fantastic idea. Demon sword, I don't know if it does anything for you. You know what? Let's send him with the demon sword to find out what the heck it does. And I don't think we're going to get any more of anything here. I think we're having a rough time. You are also in danger of dying, my friend. You are also in danger of dying. Getting real expensive to repair, people. Okay. Let's send them and end the week. See what happens here. Big bucks, no whammies. Don't screw me, please. Meal available in the kitchen. That's true. Let's feed someone real quick. See who we were looking at last time. Hold on. We got Oliver, who doesn't like 3. Oliver, would you like to try a crepe? You do not like crepes. Good to know. I'll write it down. Give me 1 sec. Doesn't like 3 or 4. Okay, good. All right, here we go. Ba-bam. Okay. Uh-oh. I made my people upset. What you got, everybody? Womp bum 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 bum. Womp bum 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 bum. A Griffith? We got griffins, yeah. You saw a griffin? Yeah. Okay, giant scorpion, we do be murdering it. We're trying to tame a griffin, if that's the quest you're talking about. Okay, so far so good. I mean, we're cruising for a critical success, please. No! No! Yeah, let's go! Huge critical success. You love to see it. Oh, you mean the dude was a lot like Griffith from Berserk, who Gideon? I could see that. Okay, we went crazy on that quest. Well done, everybody. Got an agility potion and 220 buckaroonies. All right, Edith and Aaron, please murder the spider. Oh, God. Come on, criticals. No! We'll take a great success. You can't be too unhappy with that. All right. I mean, no negatives, so you just didn't have enough stats, I guess. Bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Have a strength. You have a wit? You've got 0 luck, and that sucks so bad. Have a wit. Ooh, boy. You have a luck. Okay. I unfortunately do not have time to do another week, but we will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. EDT if you guys would like to join me for possibly the rest. I don't know if we're going to be able to complete it tomorrow. The cycles are getting longer and longer to complete, but we'll certainly do our best and hopefully not have to time travel, because I do think it's probably going to get you a bad ending if you do it too often. But yeah, thank you for being here, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. EDT, but we will raid out. So let's see if we got any friends online. Give me 1 sec here. Feel free to follow if you would like to see the rest of this adventure here. Roy Martini is playing Hellcard 2. Hell yeah, dude. Hellcard 1 was sick. Let's raid into Roy and see how Hellcard 2 is going so far. Good stream, my dude. Thank you so much, Tenta. Appreciate you. All right, we will see you next time, everybody. Thank you again for being here. See you tomorrow at 4 p.m. EDT for the rest of this game, probably. I don't know if we'll finish, but maybe not. If not, we'll finish up on Friday. But we'll see you next time. Take care, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.